Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, Ronald Wilson, first one in tonight. He says, hello, everyone. Deputy Sheriff running in second. Hi, PG. How you doing? Hello, Fancy. Hello, Chat. And Miss PG. Hello to you. Um, Deputy Sheriff says, don't forget to show PG some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Absolutely. And if they ain't subscribed, absolutely subscribe as well, right? Okay. Hello, Mike. Miss Justice. She says, hey, folks, PG. Hello, English Rose. Oh, Ronald Wilson's being so sweet. He says, how are you doing tonight, Miss Justice? Oh, hello, White Window Baby. She says, hello, family. Smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. We appreciate you. And she gives you hugs and kisses. Much love. Much, much love. Absolutely. Thank you, White Window Baby. God bless. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, always L8. She says, hey, everyone. Much love. Let me see. Go down through here. Hello, Robin. Oh, there's beautiful Sunflower. How are you doing tonight? She says, hello, PG in chat. I should be popping some of these up, huh? I'm still trying to catch up with the chat here. I'm sorry. It went down so fast. Oh, hello. Our bucket's has holes. Our bucket list has holes. PG and everyone, hello. Much love to all. Much love to you, sweetie. No ring, no talk. Hi, PG and chat. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Diana says, howdy, PG. Howdy to you, sweetie. There's Patricia Wells. She says, hello, PG Mods chat. Much love. Much love to you. Amen, White Window Baby. Absolutely. Oh, there's Patty Ponytail. She says, hello, PG in chat. Much, much love. Much love to you. Hello, Sarah. She says, Ronald, yes, today was interesting. LOL. Y'all, today was interesting. Yes, last night was interesting too. It's getting real interesting. Yes, absolutely. I can't believe how interesting it's getting. Hello, Brown Bear. She says hi to all and my wonderful friends. Hello to you, sweetie. I think I've greeted most everybody. If I have not greeted you, greetings. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening or had a wonderful evening. We're getting down to bedtime now, right? PG's a little late tonight, but I've been here later, so hello, Scorpion. Oh yeah, Benny is so butthurt, ain't he? He's just so butthurt. He cracks me up. Absolutely makes me laugh. He's sitting there. I promise you, if he could only tell the truth, it would be even more hilarious, right? I'm putting a link out. If anybody like to come up, support Summer, just come up and hang out. You're more than welcome. Absolutely more than welcomed. Crimes in Fashion. I hope you're real, probably back behind the other app. Crimes in Fashion. You're just a bitch. That's all. And I just kicked your ass. Yeah. There you go. Anyway. The devil comes in the door when everybody else gets open in it, huh? Absolutely. Hello, Teresa. You're trying to come up on my panel, Benny? Is that you, Benny?
Who the fuck would it be?
So what's up, Benny?
Well, I got about 8,700 goddamn people telling me you want me to come over here. What the fuck you want?
I didn't ask for you to come over. I don't know what the hell they be talking about.
Oh, you just went ethnic on me and shit. That was cute.
Well, you go epic on me.
What's going on, man?
You go epic on me too, don't you, Benny?
Huh?
You went epic on me as well, right?
I went who on what?
You went batshit crazy on me when
I go batshit crazy on you.
Well, you accused me of wanting something to do with Mr. Wells when you know for a fact
you did try to bust them up, bro. You did try to bust them up. I got all them texts from
that. Is
too.
bullshit. That is bullshit.
It don't matter. I'm gonna show him.
Show him, Benny.
Hey, look here. He's more credible than you.
Show him.
He goes to church more, Benny, and he cusses less.
Benny, if you got the text, why don't you show him?
Candus will come on and say the same shit about you too.
Candus ain't gonna come on and say. Candus ain't gonna say shit to you. Candus, hey, no. Candus ain't gonna. Candus fucking hates you. Candus hates you. You know what you're mad about right now, Benny? Is you know what?
You're talking over me. That's why.
No.
You tried to get Donald and them boys to leave Candus and come live with you in Ohio.
Absolutely not.
Yes, you did. I got the text.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You're a liar.
Wait till I bring them out.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
I'm not. You wait.
Liar. You're a liar.
Your voice sounds real shook.
Benny,
it's
tell
like
the truth.
You're not quite sure.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
You're breathing hard now. Why are you breathing like, hey?
Tell the
what's your heart beating for? Are you what? Hey.
Because right now I'm sick, asshole.
Yeah. You ain't sick enough to watch your goddamn mouth.
So there you go. There you go. You know when you were sick, you were sick, Benny, I was praying for you.
Wife. Everybody knows it. Everybody already knows.
That's a lie, Don. That's a lie.
But guess what? Even Don's fucked up ass didn't want you. Don't nobody want you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I wasn't the one sleeping with Candus when I was out there, right?
I don't want to hear about what the fuck you think.
Well, I'm not the one butthurt right fucking now because stinky ass fucking Candus, nasty, don't take a fucking bath. Candus dumped you, Benny. She dumped you.
Did she?
You're fucking crying, and you called her phone. You called her phone like 500 fucking times.
Come on,
crying.
You
did. Yeah, you did.
Do I look like I'm crying?
Yeah, you did, dude.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I? Or
yeah,
did it
because
just look like to
I'm going to tell you something, Benny. Why don't you tell Candus to show you the text that I sent her and the reason she kicked you off the fucking hill,
I'm going to post the text I got from Don about you.
No,
I don't need to ask for shit.
Show your text
about you.
You know what your problem is, Benny? You're a fucking liar.
I don't have no problem.
You have no text. You have no text. You have no text, bitch. There is none. There is none.
You want to
And
see?
you know what else? You know what else?
You want to see?
You know what else, Benny?
Hold on. I'm finna
Guess
show
what?
you.
You
No,
know what,
put me on the
Candus?
screen
You
so
know
they
what?
can see
You know
me.
what I did?
Put me on the screen so they can see me.
You know what I did, Ernie?
Put me on the screen so
Benny,
they can see me with your lying ass.
Guess what I did, Benny? Guess what I
Put
did?
me on the screen so I can show your text.
Guess what I
now.
did, Benny? Guess what I
You're
did?
a liar, sissy.
I got Ernie in there. I got Ernie in there, and you out, didn't I, bitch?
Put me on the screen so they can see the text. I'm about to show the text right now.
Show the text, bitch.
Put the fucking screen on so they can see it.
You ain't photobombing my motherfucking live. You're a piece of shit, dude.
Photobombing,
Let me tell you something.
I got the text.
Let me
you don't want them to see
Benny,
the text.
Let me tell you something.
I'll just show them on my channel.
I was praying for you when you was sick, wasn't I?
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You're
Put the camera on
you're
so
over
they can
here
see the
fucking
text.
running your mouth when I'm sick,
You
right?
don't want them to see these texts. Why not?
You know what? You got a place
Just
over
show
there.
The text.
You know, show them on your
Sissy,
live there.
You
show them on your live, bitch. Show them
no,
on your
pull
live.
me up here. Pull me
show
up,
them
bitch.
On your live. Show them on your live,
Pull me
Benny.
up, Kathy Morrison.
Go show them on who in the fuck
Kathy Morrison.
Okay, if you want to
Kathy Morrison.
Honey, call me anything
Kathy
you
Morrison.
want. Hey, Kathy, I answer to Kathy.
Put me on the screen so I can show them the text.
I answer to any name you want to call me. Won't you? You know, so
Kathy
far, Benny,
Morrison.
you called me Kathy. You called me Denise. You called me. What else are you calling? And you showed a picture of some bitch that works at a zoo.
Hey, bitch. Put me on so they can see the text. I got them right here pulled up. Look.
You know
right
what,
here.
Benny? I thought I was going to have to get you rolled off the hill when Donald got out of jail.
All fucking mouth,
but
bitch.
I got your bitch ass rolled off that hill early, didn't I?
Mouth.
Didn't
Shut
I?
The fuck up.
You thought me and Candus was mad at each other? You're the dumbest fuck ever. You don't even know who the fuck I am.
Put the camera up so I can
you
show
don't
all
even
your
know who I
text.
am, stupid fucker. You're a dumb fuck.
I got the text though.
A dumb
with
fuck.
Your numbers.
You thought you was fucking rolling me off the hill, and the only one got rolled off the hill was you. You know what? After you was such an asshole, I let him play with you, bitch. Yeah, knock yourself off, motherfucker. Couldn't handle it, right? Even me with fucking pneumonia. You run off like a cowardly ass bitch you are, Benny. Lying motherfucker. You got some fucking text, go over there on your live and show those texts, bitch. There you go. Yeah, he's a meth head. Fucking drug head. There you go. Benny, ass white Benny. You know, we don't go show your fucking text, dude. There is no text. There is none. And Donald admitted, and Candus admitted, I didn't have shit to do with fucking Dawn. Nothing at all. I was just friends with them. Always have been friends with them. Unlike this fucking dickhead. Big ass fucking dickhead. What are you going to do, Benny? You want to try photobomb me, motherfucker? You just got bitch. You just got bitch. I fucked you up, right? There you go. Steel toe boot in the ass, Benny. Yeah, dirtbag, motherfucker. Oh, shit. How I love it. Absolutely. Damn. Watch my live tonight, Benny. Here you are, Benny.
Oh, Benny called me last night. I jumped all over his ass. I said, you better never call me again, you little lying motherfucker. Other than that, I ain't did shit. Oh, no. Benny called me at 10 or 10:30. I don't know which time it was. But I talked to him. I said, what the fuck do you want, motherfucker? And he goes, I said, don't fucking come at me with that bullshit. You a lying little bitch. I said, don't lie on my friend because you ain't got nothing more to say. And then I hung up and threw my phone down.
Oh, yeah, Benny. Don't fucking call, right? Lying motherfucker. Candus don't want you. She don't want you.
Whoa, Benny.
Whoa, Benny called me. There you go, Benny. How's that, buddy? How is it? How's it feel? You know what, Benny? You know what? You are no longer any use. You're of no use anymore, Benny. How's that feel? There you go. Anything, you ain't got shit to say. You ain't got nothing to say. You can sit over there all day long on your little fucked up live, and you can sit there and go, gang, gang, cash up, gang, gang, cash up. Yeah. Every time somebody hits you, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Oh, shit. You a dumb motherfucker. Okay, Teresa, I'm bringing you up. I done got your shit kicked. I done got your shit kicked off the hill. There you go. Karma's a bitch, right, Benny? You know what? I ever wanted to be on the hill, you dumb bastard. I tried to come out and let everybody know what them fucks were. And what was you doing, Benny? You was protecting them. Fucking about what? I think I talked Donald into getting around you in about September. It was about September, early October, and through November, December, January, February. You like a hound dog, motherfucker. You were all over it, right? You were all over it, protecting the shit out of them. You didn't care about summer. You just cared about the whales and all the money you could make off of it, right? You low-life piece of shit. And then from there, what? Let me count. September, October, I know for a fact, September, October, November, December, January, February. You know what, Benny? Damn near 7 months. Damn near 7 months, you freaking cocksucker. You sit there and didn't bring out shit. You didn't bring nothing to the table. Nothing. You were so busy protecting them 2 animals up there that were, oh, now you're going to come out and tell them, right? You're going to come out and try to preach everything PG done preached. That's what you're going to do. Everything I done said, you're going to try to come out now like, it should be listened to because why? Fucking Benny said it. Nobody's listening to you, bitch. You got kicked off the hill. You got your ass kicked off the hill after you sucked ass. After you sucked all that ass, and then you had some kind of mental breakdown for about a fucking week because you couldn't get over the fact that you smelled Candus' dirty fucking ass and peed all night long for like 2 nights. That's what you did. You're so nasty. You're just nasty. You went up there all up in it. Oh my God. Want to go around the corner and get a little smoochy. You want to go around the corner and get some smoochy. What do you think about that, Teresa?
Hi, Prayer Garden. I can't stand him. He's demonic. I gotta take my Klonopin and go to bed. I just wanted to let you know.
Gotta take your Xanax.
Gosh, yeah. I just
Benny
between
showed
this
up.
and
Somebody gotta take some Xanax, right? Shot of whiskey.
Well, no, I just wanted to let you know. I sent you a few emails. I've been around. I'm just kind of trying to take a break because between this case and Delphi, there's so much going on, and it's. I get so emotionally, and I wanted to thank Allie and God bless her heart for letting us know more about summer. I did catch some of that last night, and I just want to let you know I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just kind of stepping. I'm just need a little breather. Lately, I got a lot.
Hey, last time I talked to you,
on in my life right now.
Last time I talked to you, you was Oh, thank you, Crying Crazy. God bless you. Thank you very much.
It's been a couple.
I am so grateful. Absolutely. Last time you was up here, honey, you had gotten rid of the kids for a while and had yourself a little bit of a break and
yeah,
you was doing good.
Yeah, it's just a lot of. I'm not getting into it. I just got a
lot of anxiety going on.
Stuff,
Yeah, hey girl.
Oh yeah,
a whole world.
But I just wanted to say hello and oh yeah, and Benny can. Oh, he's just. I can't stand demonic. Ooh, good luck.
Absolutely, he is. Hello, Candus.
But it was nice summer last night, and I just want to say hi to everybody. And for some reason, prayer guard, my card will not. I don't know why I have a problem with my card to like join, memberships and send a super chat. What's the?
Benny must still have the
Oh,
Finland
gosh.
side of
Candus,
himself.
that's
That's
really
Candus,
Candus.
right?
I give Candus my address. I would love it. Candus, why? I'll give you my address. I will. Come on over. I will find some
Yeah.
in 2 minutes. I swear to God. Ugh. But these people are demonic, prayer garden. I mean, geez, good luck.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
Hell
I'll hop
yeah.
down. I just wanted
Good
to,
luck.
I just wanted to say I'm not gone. I'm just, kind of trying to,
Yeah, I understand.
take a breather
I
for a
fully
few days.
understand.
So,
Well, you take
yeah.
care, girl. God bless you.
You too. I'm here. I'm just listening. I miss you guys. So, and I'm trying to
All
figure
right.
out my card. Why I can't.
I can no longer hear you, hon. Hey, Jenny, how you doing tonight?
Up? How you doing?
Yeah, prayers for Teresa. Absolutely. God bless her.
What's up tonight? What's going on?
Did you miss Benny coming up and running off his face?
No.
Oh my God, girl, he was just
No,
here.
I missed it. Sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah, he tried to come up and run his mouth. He's so pissed off. He's so butthurt. He got rolled off the hill. And then he keeps calling Candus up 100 times, trying to talk to her, and I'm like, and he's like, I got text. Show your text, bitch. Go over there on your live and show your text. He wanted to photobomb me. That's what he wanted. No, he ain't doing that shit to me.
Benny
Hell to the
thirsty.
no. Take that ass over and do it on yours. You got it. Go show it, man. If you had it, you would have showed it, Benny, because that's the kind of bitch you are. Just the kind of, you snitched on your own friends. That's why you live in freaking Texas now instead of up in Michigan, right? You said you was a Michigan boy. You're a piece of shit, man. That's what the fuck you was. A yellow-bellied ass motherfucking piece of shit sitting out there in Texas right now with immunity and shit. Bunch of protection, right? You freaking narc. That's what you are. I always heard that snitches get stitches, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hi, Brown Bear. Hi, Mimi.
You can't expect anything else out of a nasty cross-eyed informant like Benny Keys, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Wisconsin mama?
Didn't I tell you last week, PG, he was an informant?
Oh, he definitely is.
He's a piece of shit.
I told you he was.
He definitely is.
I told you he was, and you're
Man,
like, nah.
that dude's like the biggest snitch on the planet of this fucking earth.
When I told you, you were like, no, I don't think so.
I didn't think that they would take a word that lying bastard would have to say. You know what I'm saying? Everything out of his mouth's a lie.
So much stuff with the law,
and he lies. I swear. I mean, Benny is such trash. He will resort to a fucking lie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, Jen. Hey, prayer garden. I wanted to say hi.
Wisconsin. Good to see you, honey.
Benny just was trying to crawl up Candus's ass. That's all.
He did crawl up that ass. He did. He did, and he all upset because he had to smell that shit and everything.
Yeah.
Like he had to put up with it. Like he said, there was a dragon coming out of her mouth, and it was all over him.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you, Jen.
All right.
Yeah. You knew it was going to backfire.
Benny, you'd have been better off if you would have slept with Don. Easy baths. You were out as soon as Don got out anyway. I knew that. I knew it. It was coming, buddy. And Candus got you first, right? Absolutely.
That's good. That was good. I saw some of that today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, you knew it was going to happen. You knew it was coming.
Oh, I absolutely knew what was coming for. I knew what was coming for Benny's ass, you know, I knew,
Hi, Southern girl.
you know, Candus say what she wants. You know, she listens to PG. Absolutely. You know, she ain't no fucking idiot. Like I told her, you know, why the hell you looking at Benny when Ernie's so much better looking? What the hell are you
Yeah, I
doing, you
was
blind
gonna
bitch?
say. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Well, I
Now
guess
she's
she
all
ain't blind,
crazy.
right?
Yeah,
She ain't blind.
she loves Ernie now.
What'd you guys think about Donald or why do I keep saying Donald? Anyway,
I don't know.
because Benny was screaming about him.
Yeah.
But anyway, what did you think about oh, and in the picture I'm about to show about Benny sitting over there lying tonight about, oh, Donald was out there. They said he was out there shaking Grandis's RV, trying to pry open the door, peeking in the windows while she's on the phone with TBI or the law enforcement. And then tries to say, what did he try to say? He tried to say that Donald went and I guess did this in the end. Donald actually got to see Cable Guy, right?
It's like, bitch, you are cut off.
I haven't watched any of Benny's stuff
Donald's
today on his.
Donald's like, I pay the electric bill.
Yeah,
Rip.
you're done. You're so done.
No, Sistina's. I worked earlier. I just
No electric for you, Grandma.
No lights tonight. Better go get some ice for that refrigerator. Keep everything cold.
Forget
No
about
power.
Forget about putting your hair up in curlers and turn on your favorite TV show.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
Oh shit. Yeah, he was so pissed off. When he pissed off, he like an old lady. He was over like, hey, you got you talking over me.
Yeah.
Stop it, sissy. Kathy Morrison.
Yeah, he's starting to like he was good for a few days and now he's right back at it.
I stayed on there. He got any longer, man. He'd been like Denise. Bertha Big Butt. Man, I got this damn cold.
Gosh.
Sorry, I hit the button. I'm on my new phone tonight, so it's set up differently.
Well, don't be popping in and out like that anymore.
Here you go.
I was just about to say, where'd Jenny go?
I just got home from work a little bit ago.
Oh, my
I
God.
made some baked ziti for dinner with some bread and butter. It was so good.
Oh, thank you. Our bucket list has holes. Thank you. Bye, Benny. Great job, PG. Thank you.
PG can take care of shit, can't you, PG?
Hey, I gave him the steel toe boot, didn't I? He's like, I got him right here. Show him on your side, bitch.
Yeah.
This ain't the Benny Live over here. You don't come up here showing your shit to nobody. But we don't want to see that shit after it's been around Candus, right?
Well, yeah, but didn't
Candace
come up for a second? Didn't Candace pop up for a second?
Some Candus bride showed up. I popped her up.
Yeah.
I popped her back down. I was afraid it was Benny's female side of Candus, right? The side he's missing. Yeah, since he ain't got her, he probably misses that smell they were talking about, right?
Right.
He's like, it's so familiar. It's the smell I'm used used to sleeping with all the other women too. Nothing else to sleep with him. They didn't wear dirty socks. You don't wear dirty
Yeah,
socks. What the fuck you doing with Benny, right?
Hey,
exactly.
boss, how you doing, honey?
Yeah, so somebody asked me in chat if I enjoyed my day off. No, I ended up having to go to work today, so I got overtime today.
I soaked the 100 stuff. See,
Yeah. Yeah.
So some text. I'm going to tell you, I like to see those text messages, right? I like
Oh,
to
yeah.
see. I like to see those text messages where I wanted to marry Don and take his
oh my
boys.
God,
Are
Oh,
you
did you
fucking
read
kidding
those?
me? Come
Enchanted
on.
Life Pass said, Jenny, you still effing that old fat ass man? What the hell is she talking?
I don't know. I know. I read those in the back. I read the back chat, and I'm like, that's what I was laughing about. Shame on you, Per
Oh,
Garden.
thank you, White Window Baby.
Are you jealous
1999.
because you can't have any of it?
Yeah, yeah.
we're taking out the trash tonight, baby. Absolutely.
That's
And
right.
that is the truth.
Yeah.
Benny
Yeah.
just got the steel-toed boot. How'd it feel, Benny, to get kicked in the ass twice in one day? Because I know Candus kicked you in the ass today, too. Hey, ring, 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 ring. No answer.
What was that about that phone call?
He's thinking, oh, Mr. Postman.
PG, I can listen.
Oh my goodness, I think PG hit the brownies tonight.
I think so too.
Oh, shit. I did better than brownies. I hit the jackpot on Benny's ass, right?
So they say PG's gone
Crying
gangster.
Benny. Hey, Benny. Gang, gang, cash up.
Tina Simmerly said taking out the trash and flushing the turds from the streets.
Bitch, you got told.
Oh my goodness, that's just hilarious. Karma's a bitch. It just
Benny
came
don't
right back
tell
on
Benny
him.
go floss his teeth. That motherfucker throws them things in a glass. Don't let nobody tell you different. He be throwing them suckers in a glass.
I'd be going and buying a new pair. He was with Candus. He better go get a new pair.
I heard they went around the corner, and for 5 minutes, Candus had teeth. 5 minutes.
No, I'm sorry.
I'll be
I'm
back in a
sorry.
minute.
Hey, Kath, I'm far from a whore. Thank you very much. I'm single. So don't worry about what I fucking do. Worry about yourself.
Who you talking to, hun?
Enchanted Life Path in the private chat.
Oh man, don't listen to that back there. We don't even know who those people are. I think that's the same. I think that's the same Benny all the way down through there.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I
Yeah.
said the prayer garden. I didn't realize you were that kind of woman.
Oh shit, they saved me. Yeah, they back there saying all kinds of shit about me. I don't even read it.
Oh,
I'm like,
I was laughing. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I ain't got that time. I ain't got that kind of time to waste.
No, we got having too much fun out here tonight.
Hell yeah.
Who's ever in the back chat? You stay back there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't get a notification that you came on tonight, PG. That's why I missed it.
You know what? I didn't either.
I didn't get a notification.
No, I missed the beginning too. So I'm sad.
Benny's like,
Too.
I have 5,000 people saying you want me to come over here. Yeah, right. Like, you know, All them phone calls from Candus? No, you didn't get none. Hey, Benny, we know the truth. We know the truth, man, about you.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know her. What has she got
No,
anything to do with this? I mean, who is she?
Because she fucking spent the night in the motel with Benny, and I didn't. No, I've never spent the night in the motel with Benny. It was Shannon and Benny. It wasn't me.
that bitch.
How many nights did they spend together?
Okay, let me go back and think about this. The first
Let me go
night
back and
it
think about
was
this.
Benny and Shannon in the motel, and it was me and my mom in a different room. And then the next couple nights after that, we were all in the room. It was me, my mom, Shannon, and Benny. We were all in the room, and my mom and I'm not disgracing my mom, but mom and Shannon slept together in one bed, and Benny was in another bed, and I slept on the floor.
Oh, I call bullshit.
Oh, shit. We know where she was sleeping.
Yeah, we know where she was sleeping at.
And I wonder if they had the do not disturb sign on the door handle.
They probably did.
That was
Probably
open relationships, right?
Yeah.
They probably had a foursome.
Yeah, you know. I'm sorry. Sometimes families just stick together.
Wisconsin mom almost had me spit my pop across the room.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. No, I am not putting one word in I've already started on this book about summer, and I'm telling you, I'm not putting one word of Benny in there at all. There ain't no way in hell.
That is hilarious.
No way.
And how about Cam and Allie?
Okay, look. I told Cam and Allie, this is what I told them. I don't know what my mom said, but I did tell them no one was allowed on my property without me being there. That was the answer to that.
I love the song.
I told them. Ain't nobody allowed on the property. Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah. Good shit there. What else you got, PG?
Oh God.
Can I smoke my cigarette first? I just put it out.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh, it's funny. You know what I'm afraid.
But you know, did you guys be hearing what that weird you know, not to change the subject, but yeah, I guess I am. I am.
How can we?
For a few minutes anyway. But anyhow, yeah, that Tim Mullins guy, that freaking guy is fucking weird, ain't he? Like, listen to what he had to say about Candus.
What I do with Candus is totally private, Don. Only Candus and I know. No one will push me to speak negative about her or tell her business. My respect for her is too vast. She doesn't even know what all has been done to protect her from the secondary chaos of this case. So, don't cross me when it comes to Candus. I'll fight for her every time.
Oh, don't cross him. We so scared now, right?
I know. Glad I live where I live.
We'd be shaking on our socks.
Candus.
Don't mess with his Candus.
Until further notice.
Until further notice.
She is Don's wife.
Really?
And they
Tell
both
her
are
that.
under God's eye.
What the hell does he mean by that? What does he mean by until further notice? She's Don's wife. Does he know something we don't? Is he gonna marry her? Sorry, motherfucker. Ernie done beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
I don't mess with marriages. I refuse to get in God's way. I recommend you use that caution too.
Yeah,
It's just
figured
the
that out.
way.
That's
It's
probably
just the way that it said Candus.
Benny needed that last part before he went up there and slept in that room with all that ass and dirty socks, right? Hey, Benny, was you smelling the Big Mac sauce?
You're so bad.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. You know what? You know, Ernie, I don't even feel sorry for you. If you don't see what she's done to Benny, then you're a blind eye.
Ernie, you got to do better than Candus.
I mean, if you want the story or not, you should just run.
Yeah,
Now.
run and don't look back.
Exactly.
How many brownies did you have, PG?
A whole pan.
I bet.
PG's been dealing with this damn cold. I need a whole pan. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was that was, what was that supposed to mean? Candus, that guy's weird, okay? That guy is just really weird.
Yeah.
He's a creeper.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is.
He is a creeper. And if you want to get on the serious side, I think if you read more of those and you really get in depth about them, I feel like I kind of feel like he's saying something. I feel like he knows more than what we all know. You know what I mean?
I feel that too.
Yeah. Yep, I definitely feel that guy knows something.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
How much is these people being paid to keep their mouth shut?
oh, Benny, a minute today he was getting paid. Did you hear him?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I
What?
heard him say he was getting paid. Absolutely.
We tried to download the
Oh, this is another the weirdo.
at the Wells house. The phone had glitches and
Here, I'll start over for everybody.
we tried to download the phone once at the Wells house. The phone had glitches and kept locking up. All his pictures from California, Utah and others were on the phone. I was the one at the courthouse. I took Dawn. We were escorted by the police to the courthouse to protect us from possible protesters that might be there. As we were entering, we were not allowed to bring in our phones. Don handed me his phone, something he has done before, and I put it in the car, and it slipped down into a big box. This was his private phone, no one else's. Remember, I was the only one there close to Dawn for the hearing. Others had reasons for not coming. When the outcome happened, Dawn gave me that last look. It was a bit staggering and very emotional. They immediately ushered me out of the full courtroom and back to my car, and escorted me to the exit of the property. My intention is simple one. Back up Don's phone to save his stuff. 2. Keep the phone until Don gets out of jail and then hand it back to him safe and sound. I'm not an iPhone person, so it took some time to finally get it backed up. It would allow a few pictures, then lock up. I would reboot, and get a few more pictures. Over and over. iPhones drive me crazy anyway. Finally, after searching programs and then Google researching, I saw that a person has to download iTunes, and
He went through a lot of work to get that phone downloaded, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely went through a lot. I mean, if he's not lying, I think he, Don and Candus, I do know they are, you know, electronics. When it comes to electronics, they are totally ignorant when it comes to electronics, and therefore, you know, they need someone to help them, pretty much teach them to do everything. And when he was up at their house, as he said, you know, trying to help download it, he act like I bet he couldn't get it done because he planned on doing it later anyway, right?
Yeah.
And absolutely. And you know, oh buddy, you've probably Google searched everything like long before this happened. So, you know, Google search, because like he said, he messed with iPhones before. So he already knew. He didn't have to do any more research because he's already fucked with iPhones. So, you know, there you go, Mr. Kim. We caught you in a lie, right?
then use that to back up the phone. Years ago I tried iTunes, and all it did was lock up my computer, so the whole iPhone thing has never been my favorite. I'm an Android person, and they are much more flexible and easier to use for my brain. Finally I did the iTunes thing and did what was supposed to be a backup. I assume it worked. As glitchy as the phone was, who knows if the backup is functional. Then I set the phone down to wait 6 months. When I would see Don step out of the jail, I would hand him back his personal phone.
Wow, he wasn't even planning on giving it back.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that. But
Dude.
once they started asking him about it, when Don talked with Candus, wanting to know if his phone had been returned by Tim Mullins, and then he started getting questions, where's the phone? That's when he hung out and downloaded it real quick.
Once I was asked about the phone a couple weeks or so later, I felt it best just to give it to them. Yes, it was in a baggie to protect it from scratches, etc. This is Don's phone.
Shit.
Dude, it didn't need protected from scratches. It needed protected from you,
Yeah.
you weirdo.
Don's private stuff. As everyone can see, that phone became a hot potato. Can you imagine if it had gotten into the hands of the unscrupulous?
Really?
It did. It did, you dumbass.
Absolutely.
So in one way, I am glad it became a mega issue, because it put the clamp of safety on the phone and let everyone who doesn't understand how advanced the TBI is, to be at peace that the TBI knows all about it. Don showed no concern when he called from the jail about the cell phone when we talked on the phone. So,
What the hell could he say once this done, right?
One,
like millions around the world with cell phones, I simply backed up the phone for Don. It is safely put away. I was also told by those who checked it out that Ellie was not interested in the phone. Tim. 4/3/22.
Wow.
so this bullshitter is trying to tell us that law enforcement was not interested in Don's phone whatsoever.
As if he turned it in or anything. Well, I guess they wasn't interested in Don's phone once he downloaded on his computer, right? They were just interested in his computer, so that wouldn't be telling a lie.
Yeah, why would Don, when he called Tim Mullins from jail, say anything about the phone?
Well, he can't because,
All
everything's recorded.
Yeah.
No, that stupid piece of shit should have, when he took Dawn to jail, turned around and got in his vehicle because he was escorted and handed it to the officer and said, "Oh, here, this is Don Wells's phone. You guys might want this."
Right.
You don't go and hide it for 6 months and download bullshit off in it.
Exactly.
Oh, no. What sneaky snake.
Very-
Oh,
Snake.
absolutely. Absolutely, he is.
And then kind of act like, "Oh, I'm completely innocent," at the end there where he's trying to talk it. Oh my God.
And she said Candus sent Don many, undesirable texts. And they would be undesirable. Lucky Tim.
Yeah.
That is,
yeah.
it's Candus.
It's Candus. So he downloads the phone onto the computer, and then somehow, how did Benny get that? Per garden.
How did Benny get what?
How did Benny get the crap that was downloaded on Don's phone? He got that from Tim Mullins.
No, he didn't get
No?
nothing. He wanted it. He didn't get it.
Oh, I thought he did.
And see, here's what happened. This is what happened.
Okay.
Benny thought that he had a friend in Tim.
You have a friend in me. Sing it.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh shit.
How are we going to move forwards? How are we going
Eh.
to move forwards tonight?
I'm wondering. We were very slow.
Yeah.
Anyway, he got with Tim. He thought he had him, a good old friend in Timmy. And he said, "Hey Tim, you got Don's phone." And Tim's like, "Yeah." And tells Benny about, I downloaded it. So, if somebody man, you return that to Candus and she's going to, somebody come in the house and take it. I know how Benny talks. Somebody come in there and get it, they'll take it, and then Tim, being an idiot, well, I downloaded everything on my computer if they did. And then Benny's like, "You what?" So Benny goes and tells Candus about it, right? Then Candus questions Tim about it. And then, because now Benny wants to get Tim rolled off the hill. And Benny looking to be number one in all of everything. And then what happens is, because he thinks Tim's making a lot of money off of all them websites that he's creating, supposedly for the whales. So, and he is, because he gets a percentage of the money that comes in from whatever he's doing. And anyhow, Benny wants that. He wants that space. And so he tells Candus about it. Candus confronts Tim. Tim says, "Yeah, it's true." And in the meantime, Benny wants to know if Tim's got Donald's birth certificate, and some other information that's none of Benny's business. And anyway, yeah. And actually, Candus was born May the 3rd. And she told on herself on Ernie's, right?
Yeah,
Ernie's
she did.
like, "Bingo!
Yeah.
I got your birthday, bitch." Yeah, absolutely. So, and I'm like, good for you, Ernie.
I hope they arrest her
But yeah,
on her birthday.
absolutely. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you something.
That'd be the best present ever.
What she's going to be looking forward to. Right
Mhm.
there, baby. Go on in. Get in there, Candus. I'm telling you. There's the Attorney General.
And Don's probably standing back there.
There,
Come on,
right there says the
Candace."
Attorney General. Right there is I think his name's John. I'm not for sure, pulling her in the door. But he's the DA, right? And back there, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson on the phone. He said, "We're about to handle this shit, Candace."
That's good.
That's funny.
Don't worry, Summer. Honey,
Oh,
they're going to bring you home.
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Candace, hold on. She's like, "Let me out. If I'm not under arrest, I'm leaving." Yeah, maybe they'll get arrested on 420. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's like, "Damn it. That's the last day I get to smoke my doobie." No celebration for me.
A lot of R. She'll be getting the same R&R that Donald's getting right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
She's going to get what they call rest and relaxation.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I do hear that they are putting together a grand jury, right? Now, I'm not sure what this grand jury is about. A lot of people saying maybe the boys, maybe Summer, but I'm thinking both because one led to the other, right?
Yep.
So I would say if a grand jury is being put together, it's going to be put together for an overall because actually Summer coming up missing is why the boys were actually removed afterwards as well. And Donald's and Candus and Grandis's actions are the reason that the children have not been returned, right?
Yep.
I mean, if Grandis really wanted to straighten that ass up and would come off that hill and maybe get an apartment or a place for herself, she could have possibly got her grandsons.
Yeah.
But I have no respect for a grandmother that they ain't even trying to take in her grandchildren.
Well, she left her own kids behind.
Absolutely.
You think that she would take her grandchildren?
Well, I would think that with one foot in the grave and the other one sliding, she probably would do the right thing, right?
Right.
But I mean,
some people never change.
Right. Even age don't season some people, right?
Right.
Into the better life.
Candace's time is limited.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's having fun now, but she ain't gonna be smiling and having fun very soon.
And I agree. Mommy is 6. Absolutely. They going for the big one. That's absolutely true. They're going for the big catch. And my personal opinion is Candus. Absolutely. And you want to ask me who's the culprit there? That's the only one I know could have that type of protection, because I know Candus would have threw Dawn under the bus. I think she'd throw her mother under the bus, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, I think
absolutely.
She's really good at storytelling.
Yes, and if it would have been one of the one of the older boys, they would have told on themselves by now, because they couldn't have lived with that kind of problem. And
yeah, I kind of think that older boy, I don't know. I mean, he just the day that Don had him out there for that interview, I don't know. Something just wasn't right.
Casey says, Catherine Morrison, you're headed to share a room with Donald. For one, I don't know who Catherine Morrison is, and if she can share a room with Donald. I think the Morrison part is from a cemetery in Tennessee. And where the Catherine came from, I don't know. I think he met Karen after his mother, possibly. Or maybe they know someone named Catherine. Maybe Candace is named Catherine, her middle name or something. I don't know where the fuck they got that. But anyway, I don't know who it is, but if it is a real person, I don't give a fuck she shares a cell with Don Wills or not. There you go. There you go. That's what I got to say. But I do know that you're not going to be in here doxing people, because I had to actually write a lady in Ohio over this bullshit right here, because people were threatening the poor lady and her family and shit. So, you're not going to step in here and cause people any types of problems. So, you know what? There, your little bitch ass is blocked.
Bye-bye.
Fucking on up out. Yeah, get out of here.
Yep, we don't need the negative.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't go for that doxing shit. Absolutely not. And it's true story. I even talked to Jenna about it before I wrote and told them, because I was afraid, for the people when I seen the shit coming out on the internet. And and then they're doxing another woman that works, I guess, at some zoo in Ohio. And that's just bullshit too. I don't know who that lady is, but they could get that lady hurt.
Oh yeah.
You just don't do stuff like that. It's uncalled for. It's absolutely uncalled for. But that is the mentality level of Benny Keys and people with Benny Keys mentality level, right? Low life pieces of fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's what that man is. He's an uneducated bird brain. A low life, nasty. If Benny Keys was worth the salt that even went in his bread, he would have had a real job, a real man's job, making a real man's money, living in a real man's house instead of his fucking mother's, right? He'd have been living in a house with his wife and his child and doing what a real man does. And that's take care of their damn family. So, bitch ass Benny needs to shut the fuck up and get back. And keep his fucking mouth off of me, because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a single mom and I live in my own mother freaking house there, Benny. I drive my own fucking cars and I take care of my own 4 fucking children, and I don't ask any damn body else to be doing shit for me. There you go, motherfucker. I needed a furnace, but I didn't come out here like you or Ziggy or a lot of these other creators saying, oh, I need everybody pitch in to buy me a furnace. Fuck no, bitch. I had to wait. Took me a week to gather it up, but you know what? Asswipe, I got a furnace, right? My fucking house is warm now. I ain't go begging nobody for it. I didn't put it on a fucking wish list either. You cocksucking motherfucker. Don't ever come over here, ever on my channel, talking anything to me again. You are a low-life piece of shit, buddy. You got a bunch of kids out there that you don't even take care of, and you want people to have respect for your nasty ass. You're in Tennessee sleeping around with other men's wives. Candus told on you, and then she's jealous, and you end up sleeping with her the next night, talking to her about going around the corner and sucking face with you so people could talk, right? You're just nasty.
Yeah.
And then because she comes out and she tells on you for what you did, what you truly did, you want to beat her down, say she stinks, that her mouth smells, she was spitting up blood clots and all kinds of shit. Want to say a bunch of bad things. And the other chick talking about her fingernails and toenails. Let me tell you about that ugly mug. Chick that's up there on your live with you. She knows what she was down there in Tennessee doing across the hall in that room with you while her husband was at home. Right? She knows. And she's against Candus right now because Candus told onions. There you go. And I don't have no respect for Candus either. I mean, she's messing around on her husband while he's in a jail cell, right?
Well,
I
yeah.
have no respect for her. But I'm going to tell you this. I know Benny Keys like the back of my hand. I know Benny Keys. And I'm telling you now that Candus, it's not lying. Benny's the liar. He's the liar in all of this because that's what Benny does. Benny makes up lies in order to, change the narrative the way he wants it to go. He is always willing to lie to get the narrative to go how Benny wants it to go instead of how it is. Whatever he thinks can get money out of somebody's pockets, that dirty bastard's willing to say it, Benny's like the devil's best friend. There you go.
Yes, he is. He is a devil himself.
Have it right there. Whoever can.
Oh
whoever
hell
can
no,
get
hon.
money-
Benny Keys is not the devil. The devil's fucking way smarter than Benny Keys, and I can give you this, a hell of a lot better looking.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But you know what? Whoever can go on YouTube, a man like that, and make money off a missing child is a piece of shit.
Absolutely. I mean, did you hear him what he said? Did you hear what he said about making money off of you know, if you want to make money, find a missing kid, any
Yep.
missing kid, and then chase that dog to the hunt.
Yep.
You know? Who
Yeah.
says that?
And then people support that.
You know, he was the one over there just a week ago saying, if you dare say Summer's name, even talk about Summer, you're blocked. You're blocked. You're thrown out. You know, you will not be saying it. And they really was blocking people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was no shit.
That was the night that he had Candus up there with him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't about Summer for Benny Keys. It was about Don and Candus and making every dollar he could get off that baby's back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, you know what, PG? He'd make $1 off of any missing child right now, as far as I'm concerned. He would use any missing child now to make.
I asked Benny to please help me, to please, help me get as much information out of them as we could, out of Donald and Candus, to get them, both of them fuckers locked away where they needed to be. Get the truth out of them. I asked him to help. And that motherfucker went and told Don on me.
Huh.
Exactly what he did. He went and told Donald that I turncoated on him.
He's a effing idiot.
That's what the fuck he done. Just so, because he wanted to monopolize the whole motherfucking thing. He wanted to get them in his pocket and nobody else's. And he didn't give a fuck about helping Summer.
Right.
But Johnson said Benny is now monetized.
Because he talked some dumbass like he did his mother that can't ever get on YouTube again, because of the way Benny is, and the way he did his girlfriend, had her get to YouTube in her name and his own name, and now he's got some other sucker with it in their name, and he will end up getting them to where they won't ever be able to get another YouTube in their life as well. For YouTube's now, you have to give, all your information and everything, and they will not have a YouTube long, because Benny Keys cannot keep his stuff together enough to properly run a YouTube. Absolutely not. Yeah.
Well, and
I do think it's under penny, and that's illegal. It's illegal to put a YouTube, to get someone that is not allowed to have a YouTube under your name. And once and as soon as YouTube gets wind of it, Penny might not ever be able to have another YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Because she did that underhanded shit for Benny.
I just can't believe how many. They're so stupid. I mean, it's going to catch up to you. You know what I mean? No matter what you do in life, it's always going to catch up to you. And guess what,
Yeah,
Benny?
well, she can call herself manager, but when you start a YouTube, you're supposed to be running it, not someone else. And Penny also has to pay taxes on everything that Benny makes. Every dollar, Penny will be getting paying taxes on it at the end of the year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Cash Apps as well has to be made in someone's name. And what I'm saying is, I know that it's supposed to be her YouTube, and if Benny's making money on the Cash App, then she's got to claim that money as well.
I'm sorry. Oh, did you read Ronald Wilson's comment? He says, Penny, I mean Benny, how many licks does it take to get? I can't even read it.
Oh God. That is disgusting.
It's a good one though.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you by my laughing. I was just
Oh, no problem.
I'm just having a good time here tonight.
Yeah, we're all having fun.
Yeah.
Tell Benny he needs to keep wanting, right? Ask him how's it. Tell him to. Here's what I got to tell Benny: want in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one's full. There you go, Benny.
Yeah. Just like serious.
Yep, YouTube will send out 1099s, which also go to the IRS. That's what I get for DoorDash is a 1099 form.
He definitely needs a Huggy jacket. Absolutely common sense. He does. He really needs a Huggy jacket.
Is that what they call street jackets now?
Yeah, he does. He needs a Huggy, or else he could have this hug in him.
Yeah.
Hang on, Lucy, hang on.
Don't worry, I won't let you roll off the bed. You stay right next to me.
What do you
I
get?
won't let go.
Skunk with Benny, a smelly pussy. That's
he was acting like he could smell it from across the room. But he was up on it, right?
Yeah.
He was all up on it.
Oh my God.
That dude, well, we know that he's watching.
Benny is all fart, no smell. That's funny. I like that. Crime crazy.
Yeah. You know.
Ask Benny how's it go when he's smelling that pissy pillow. He was hugging and kissing the pillow.
We'll
Hey,
call Candus Pissy Pants now.
hey, Benny, remember the pillow?
We do.
We'll call Candus Pissy Pants now.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be pissing her pants when she gets hauled into jail. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Benny's upset because he can no longer do these things.
Yeah. Well, that, you know what, though?
Candus!
Why'd you do this to me?
Candus!
Candus.
Right back.
Oh, that is funny. That was funny.
That cracked me up. Candus.
Oh, that was just hilarious. Yeah. Baby long there, Nick.
I see what I can pull out my hat about Benny.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I'm sure you can find something. Oh,
Good old Benny.
yeah. Well,
Man, he was really mad about Grandis and Candus playing Monopoly, right?
yeah.
I mean, he can't get over the fact that they played some Monopoly. Yeah, I'm not even done with Benny. He just gave me probable cause, right?
Exactly. He did. He brought it on himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I just whatever. He's just a dumbass.
Benny, you know what you sound like tonight?
That's funny.
Man, that dude should shave his beard off. He looked better.
Probably smell better too
Yeah,
after we found out where he had it over
exactly.
that weekend at the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Dub just went live in his title something about Prayer Garden's cough.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It just popped up on my thing.
Yeah. Tell Doug, you know, we know about, you know, I might have a cough, but
At least you don't have a dumbass brain.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
ain't nothing like him. If you were, I wouldn't be here. And you know what? He has no room to talk because he's over there downgrading every other YouTuber too.
He wants to talk about my cough. What about this on him, Mr. Bean Eater? Hold on. Not opening for me.
Ivory said Benny really thinks he is good looking. Thinks somebody lied to him. A lot of people's lied to him because he's ugly as fuck.
It's because he looks in the wrong mirrors.
He looks like 50, 60 years old.
Jeez.
Big ass beard. He looks Amish.
When I go into work and I go into the back room and there's a mirror back there, and every morning I do it on purpose, you know, because I'm like, oh look how beautiful, and all the girls look at me. And I'm just looking in the mirror just to get a crack up out of them. I do it every morning.
Let's get Wild Fox out of here. Let's tell the truth, PG. You want to on?
Here, this is you, Doug.
You really didn't even need to say that. I appreciate that though. It's all about helping out.
Bash everybody, bash me at the same time. I dance to the beat of my own drum.
And I'm not gonna lie, ran consecutive, not concurrent.
I don't have that in me, whether
Really?
I'm ill or not.
I've kind of got a feeling that was a wick.
Oh, PG, you should send that to him. There you go, Doug.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I could take a cough drop.
Oh, yeah, because it's all about your cough.
Yes, it says.
I could take a cough drop, Doug. I don't think you could do anything for what just came out your ass. He's over there blowing it out his ass right now, right?
That's why PG's coughing.
Thank you, sweet pea. God bless you, Prayer Garden. I freaking love you. You have me dying. Come hang out with me anytime. God bless you.
So, Jenny, what were you saying?
Oh, I don't even remember now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, PG, did you see that lady? Can't remember her name, but she's on YouTube, and she dresses really fancy, and she was talking about you. She was talking about you the other night, about how you could use some manners. You haven't seen her yet?
Oh, no, not at all.
She comes on. She's got a everything is all like flowers in the back, and the background is flowers, on the walls.
Damn.
She's dressed in a skirt, and
Buck, you guys are going to a funeral parlor?
I know.
And then try to tell me I need some manners. I stay the hell away from there.
Oh yeah, and she's all fancy dressed up and everything, and her hair's all done, and she goes,
Yeah,
let's
she
talk about Prayer Garden's
probably just got out of
manners.
her fucking coffin.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I watched it a little bit, and I was just rolling because I was laughing about it. I'm like,
Rise and
somebody else.
shine.
You tell her, White Widow, baby. We don't need White Fox in here with her drama.
Yeah. But somebody had said the other night, hey, somebody had said it on chat the other night. Did anybody see that channel with that lady? And I knew exactly who she was talking about, but I couldn't remember. And I was like, that's why I was laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, I know the one.
You know, when I get up in the morning, I wake up to my family, you know, my children, and
Right.
I have to immediately, you know, because when I get off this live tonight, I have got dishes to clean up. You know, I've got to wash up the dishes. I always wash my pots and pans after I cook, thank God, and clean up my stove. But, you know, I do got some dishes in the sink and I have to get cleaned up. I have to wipe a few things down. You know, probably sweep the kitchen again. And this is all before I go to bed. And then I will check the washer and dryer to make sure that I didn't throw a load of clothes in that needs to be tossed in the dryer tonight. And when I get up in the morning, I'll wake up to kids that need breakfast, they need lunch, they need dinner. I've got to make sure that I get my work done that pays me a real paycheck to pay my bills. And in the middle of all of that, I'm trying to put content together for summer. I'm trying to follow, you know, the news in Tennessee and newspapers and whatever I can get my hands on to find out, you know, what are they doing? You know, are they keeping up on the case, or, you know, are any tips coming in? Is there anything new coming out? You know, and then I run around, as I said, you know, and I get to watch I get to catch very few people talking, you know. Usually if I catch anybody, you know, it's because one of my mods or somebody hit me up saying, PG, you need to go see this or you need to see that, you know, but when it comes to other creators, I'm going to be honest, I don't overly go watch any of the other creators that often due to the simple fact that most of them, like I do try to catch Chris when, you know, he's talking about Summer's case and so forth.
Yeah,
I do try to catch Justice for All, because, you know, he had Jose over there. He's a new creator getting his channel up and running, and you know, and I like to support new creators. I do watch Molly. I love Molly. I think Molly, you know, is awesome, and I think she really does love Summer. I'm not going to lie. I think she does. And, you know, she went all the way to Tennessee. She put up with all the shit she put up with. Molly has medical issues that, you know, she could use as an excuse to do nothing, but she don't. She still gets out there and she does everything she can for Summer and other missing children. And so I do watch her off and on if I get an opportunity. So, you know, there is some of the creators I do watch. I do have respect for, but a lot of them I don't. And I don't go anywhere near their channels. I don't have anything to do with them, because I just, you know, they're for the dollars. They're not for Summer. They're for the clicks, likes, and views. And, you know, Doug must have not had no content tonight, so he wanted to try to make me into content, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's the problem. And you know, I personally, here's my thing. If Jesus came right now, you know, it might be bad to be caught in PG's chat. I do cuss a little, right? Yeah, I do. A little bit. I do cuss.
A little bit. Come on now. Be truthful.
You know, this case makes you cuss. It would make a
Well,
preacher
yeah,
cuss.
it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not vulgar. Not
No.
like Doug. I'm not vulgar. I
No.
do not put down people because of their genders. I'm not biased at all. And Doug dislikes people. He don't get to know them. He just dislikes them because they're a certain race or gender or something, and that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. And he bashes people for no apparent reason whatever. And that's why Chris M don't have anything to do with him whatsoever.
Right.
Because Doug, he wants to act like he supports women that have been violated, SA'd or whatever. He acts like he cares about, but he don't. He absolutely don't. And he is a mean, ugly, underhanded human being that I have no damn respect for whatsoever. And he is using Summer just as much as any other creator to make money off, to keep himself out of a back end of a van. The dude is a
Yeah, if it wasn't for what he makes on YouTube,
thank you.
he'd be able to live where he lives.
We got a new member.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. Thank you. Welcome to the family over here. Absolutely.
PG.
Absolutely. I allow the people here, like the other creators don't allow. I allow anyone here go anywhere they please. Absolutely, and always welcome back here. And that's the way it's been from the start of this YouTube, and it will continue till the very end of it. Absolutely. I mean, this is America. You are free to go where you want, see what you want. You're your own person. I am not, I have no right saying, oh, get out of here. I just seen you over at another place. Who does that?
Right.
Who does that? I mean, no, you're not Benny's people. You're not Doug's people. You're not PG's people. You're your own person. That's what you are. And you're free to do whatever you please. And if anyone's trying to control you from doing what you want to do, then you don't need that person in your life anyway. Tell them, how about this? Let me control your life and see how far you get with that one, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if he wants to talk about you, let's give him something to talk about.
That's right.
Absolutely. And so like I tell everybody in my chat, you're essential, you're not disposable. And I don't go to other creators sites or anything unless I'm picking at one. Like Jamie, I go in his once in a while and tell him, hey, what's up, to let my little fat rat know I'm still keeping an eye on him. But other than that, I'm pretty much and that's if I catch a minute during the day and really ain't got nothing to do. I go in there, but most of the time I don't. I'm too busy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not on YouTube a lot. Just today, when I got home from work, I just didn't want to turn on the TV. So whatever, I just kind of scrolled through YouTube, and but you're a very popular person, and I think they are all just jealous of this channel.
They're jealous. They're not jealous of me. They're jealous of this family.
Yes.
They're jealous that we have a beautiful family here that sticks together, and they're jealous that we are 100% for Summer, keeping Summer in the light. Summer is what all the creators was trying to put in the background and keep Don and Candus out front, right? They wanted to play with Don and Candus and to bring in the views, to bring in the money. And they were the very ones burying Summer. And I have no damn respect for that. Absolutely not at all. None.
Right.
I have no respect for it whatsoever. I sit there and I watch this beautiful blonde-headed, blue-eyed little girl, 5-year-old child that had came up missing at the hands of her own mother and grandmother upon 110 Ben Hill Road with a fucking lie of put her in the house and she just vanished. Bullshit. And I watched all of these people just take this little girl and fade her in the background like she didn't even exist.
Yeah.
That's what they did to her.
That's what happened to her.
And
Yeah.
she needed to be out front and be found. And, and I think sometimes that's why, Donald and Candus was able to, to shift everything around and do what they needed to do to try to get away with what got done, right?
Right. So, so the latest gossip on YouTube is Candus belongs to a dating site.
No, I haven't heard from Sweet Norway. I wish I would. I am worried. I'm going to hit her up in an email. If I don't get time on tonight to get an email sent to her, I will first thing tomorrow. I have been dealing with this cold pretty bad. I've got a pretty bad cold. And also I spend a lot of time putting the all my content together every day and getting, just to put the memes and stuff together it's very tedious work. So, and that's why a lot of times I'm coming in late in the evenings because I have to do my, like I said, regular job and take care of my kids and, and then once I get dinner done, my kids fit up and everything. And that's when I start spending time putting together all the content and making things. And sometimes, like tonight, it was like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I started working on a few things. And the next time I looked up, it was 10:15. And that was just, I was really just working on one meme and just barely getting into another half of one. And I had to really work hard to get caught up on a lot of the things, I put together. Like after I got off last night, I had a little extra time to put some stuff together for content today. But like I said, in the evenings, and then if I don't get it done, then I'm one of those people, once they start on something to bring in here, I stick with it till I got it, right?
Right.
And that runs me late. And we're scavenging around the house. And one of my kids even mentioned Wisconsin Mama tonight. And ain't you going in your life? Wisconsin Mama will be there. And I was like, no, she won't. She's if I don't hurry up, right?
Exactly.
She's gonna have to go to bed. So yeah, absolutely. And my kids are getting to know everybody's names better, I think, than me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's got to be a lot of work what you do. When you think about everything that you do with your regular life, and then to try to put everything together to be able to be on here in time, for everybody. So,
Right.
and I know it's exhausting and it can be kind of emotional at
It
times.
is, and it can get to you sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's worth it. God always reminds me, He always reminds me, how much I love Summer, how much I want her found, how much I want her to be kept in the light.
Yeah.
And He reminds me, of, and even then He'll remind me, and I like, oh God, sometimes I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And, He'll remind me of, hey, PG, it's not just you. There's tons of people, all
Oh,
these
yeah.
people are waiting to support her tonight. It ain't just, you.
Right.
There's a ton of them, and I put you together, and you got to be there, so I open up, and I think, well, I'm going to be in here for, just a little while, and I'm going to skip out and because I'm so tired or something. And then like last night, I think it was 4 hours later, maybe 5, you know.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't always go the way you plan. It always goes the way God plans, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
and I just trust in him that, he'll keep giving me whatever I need to keep this going. And he has so far. Absolutely he has. And I'm not going to lose faith or hope, because I know that, I know where all the goodness is coming from, and it's from him. So as long as he gives me, the energy and the will and all the things I need to be here, PG's going to be here. Absolutely,
Oh yeah.
and
Definitely.
I'm not afraid of hard work. Absolutely not.
Yeah. I know, even though it's
Oh,
like,
Susan, thank you.
oh,
I
thank
love your
you.
quick wit, your hilarious art. Cheers to you. Oh, thank you. God bless you.
That was nice. That was really nice.
Oh,
Oh.
Granny. Thank
Oh,
you. $50 super sticker.
oh, that's
Wow.
fantastic.
Oh, that is awesome. God
Oh.
bless. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I am so grateful for that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how I was going to pay StreamYard, and I guess I shouldn't question God, right?
Right. Right.
Absolutely not. Thank you. God bless you.
Priscilla Wells says that Doug had trophy wife pretend to be PG tonight.
Oh, yes.
What's his wife look like?
And
Oh.
Doug's got some lady sitting up over there with him that looks like his mother. Have you seen her?
No.
Yeah,
I
I
think
see her. I seen her. I seen her.
Well, I don't mean to ask, but what is his channel? What's it called? Because I'd have to go check it out later
It's
tonight.
called No Thanks.
No thanks.
That's what I say every time I see him. No
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. Huh.
But
I've only watched that pig a couple of
I'm going to
times,
tell
and I
you,
had enough of watching him.
I went over there and I thought to myself, I tried to be nice, and I went over there and I promise you, I thought to myself, if the Lord came right now, I would not want him catching me here, and I left.
Yeah.
No way. The way he makes fun of people and bashes
Oh.
people and puts people down, and he doesn't. He gets butthurt as hell when you talk about him, right? He can
Right.
dish it, but boy, that's a man that can't take it in. He will stand up on a chair and show his whole backside,
Yeah.
and
Well,
and he
like,
has before too. He has before. And I tell you why he hates me so much, because he thinks in his head I wrote that letter that made him stand up and show his ass, right?
oh,
Because I wrote the other letters for the Wells. In
yeah,
his head, he thinks I wrote that one. Well, maybe I fucking did, Doug.
maybe.
Got you in a chair showing that big ass, didn't it, bitch? There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. And you told Donald, let's take this whore down.
Yeah.
That's what you told him, And Donald told me what you said. Absolutely told me. Matter of fact, he might have sent me the text. I might still have it, about how bad you talk about women, Doug. I mean, why was you hating me? Why was you hating me? I was the one that, came out, and, well, I guess that's why you hated me, right? Because I did come out and I stood there and knocked everything down that everybody was saying to keep their clicks, likes, and views to come in, right? I brought the truth to the table and stopped the Wells from throwing everybody under the bus 10 times, and you guys running around the bush with it like it just happened. This wasn't the first time, it was the first time it was said, but it had been said like 10 times. And, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to keep using the same trash at different points. When something got old, they go back to something else, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like Hollywood right now is
Oh, yeah.
making all the remakes of, the movies that's done been made, and we don't want to fucking see no more.
Right.
We
Right.
want to see something new.
Yeah.
And but all we get is reruns, and that's what they kept doing, with the Wells case.
Yeah.
They kept, going to Mr. Dobbs, and then Mr. Dobbs would get old. People didn't want to hear about it, so then they would go to Andy or Jody Sue, or they go to Hunter and Allie's family, or they go somewhere else, and down to Fred Hills, or then they go, they was constantly looking for anything to keep the focus, to help the Wells, to keep the focus off of where the focus really needed to be, and where TBI had it the whole time. And
Yeah.
but they needed to do that because they don't make no money putting the focus where it needed to be. They wouldn't make much money, letting everybody know that everything else was just pure bullshit, right?
Right.
They
Yeah.
didn't make no money off of that.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Summer wasn't getting found. Nobody was even saying her name. Nobody was even thinking really about her, Once in a while, they might, every one of their things had Summer's name in it, but when you got there, they wasn't talking about Summer. They was talking about Donald, Candus, Jody Sue, Grandis,
Mhm.
Dobbs, or Allie's family, or, nothing was about Summer.
No, there
Nothing.
was nothing. It's just like I said, in the beginning it was about Summer, but then she, on those other channels, and then she just kind of slid into the background. And then it was more about, talking about these other people making money, but no, we're here to keep Summer's name alive and to have that little girl found, and bring those people that did this to her to justice.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
yeah.
And they're going to be brought to justice.
Oh yeah.
Candus knows that the clock's ticking. She hasn't been home, at her home. Grandis is there. Candace said last night that Grandis is on the hill, but she's not. Candace is the one trying to stay gone, and I think that's because she's scared that they're going to come looking for her.
Oh yeah.
And she's trying not to be there, and Candace has been homeless before. I think that, if she thinks they're going to come, I think she's a flight risk. I don't know what other people think, but that's, my personal opinion is she does think she's going to take off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Candace is not. She feels like, she might go to jail, but she's going to get as much freedom before she goes, right?
Well, she's living like a teenager right now. She has no responsibilities. She ain't got no responsibilities at all except to get herself clean. That's it. So she's having fun. Like if she's not, then she should quit acting like she
absolutely.
is. If you're
Absolutely.
not, then stop acting like you are. Yeah. I'm just saying, you're the one that you're the one that gave yourself the bad reputation.
I did see Granny Boots super sticker, and I was so grateful, and yes, I did thank her for it. Absolutely did. Thank you, Tennessee Shine, for speaking up and letting them know that I did thank her. Absolutely, I did. God knows I did. Yes, I am very grateful.
So I was on Facebook tonight, and I was over there. I started to watch Ernie, and he got about 2 minutes of my time. I'm sorry, I can't even watch him anymore. I can't do it no more. I just can't do hardly anybody anymore on YouTube because it's just sickening to listen to all the bullshit.
It is. It's like Benny. It makes me want to. It makes me want to puke. to hear him running his mouth on Candace and Donald now. You know, it makes me want to throw up to hear him saying everything I have been saying from day one about these bastards. And he was defending them, attacking us. He was attacking me constantly,
Yeah.
attacking the hell out of us. And, you know, for saying the very, very same things coming out of his mouth now, right?
Yeah.
The very same things that's coming out of his mouth now. And, you know, he didn't even get that from Don and Candace Wells. He got that from me. He got all of that. He didn't even get that much information, and he had to smell the booty, right?
Oh, yeah.
He had to do the dirty deed.
Yeah,
What
well,
the hell?
that smell's gonna stay with him for the rest of his life.
He wasn't
You
even.
know.
He wasn't even. You know, he wasn't even. But I didn't go in there. I didn't go in there like a snake to get information. I didn't go in there like a snake like Benny did. I went in, you know, I went in there actually hoping these people, I went in there, you know, God-fearing and hoping they were God-fearing as well and would not have done something like that to their child. I wanted to
Yeah.
give them the benefit of the doubt, even though my gut knew I shouldn't. I was listening to my brain, you know, and we all make mistakes. But, you know, when I seen that I had made a big mistake and that my gut was so right, I came out and, you know, immediately to let everybody know, you know, the truth. And Benny didn't do that. Benny was sticking in there, cutting everyone's throat, just like I don't even think the devil would have been as mean as Benny. I really don't. I don't think Satan himself would have been as mean as Benny Keys was.
Well,
To
you
people
know,
trying to talk about Summer, get Summer's name out, keep Summer in the light.
yeah,
If you talked about Summer or did anything for Summer and made the Wells mad, and the Wells are mad, they don't want you to keep Summer in the light because that reminds TBI and law enforcement and everything that we're here and we're keeping an eye on them and that they better get shit done. And that's why the Wells were having people like Benny Keys attack people like us.
yeah,
Benny wanted to attack us, shut us down, so the Wells could get away with the heinous crime, in my opinion, that they done. Yes,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Well,
You know,
he, you know, I mean, like, he played right into, you know, into their story, and then
right.
he like wanted to be the popular kid on the block, you know, and then he didn't want nobody else involved. He just wanted the story. He wanted the cash apps. He wanted everything. And then something bad happened to him. And now he thinks he's a good person. Now he's coming on YouTube acting like he's a good person. You're never going to be a good person, Benny. You did what you did.
Absolutely.
There ain't no turning back from that. I don't know. It's just some people need to grow up and not use children to make a dime often. You are right. Benny is only worried about himself. That's it. I mean, you know, you can't live in mama's garage forever, can you?
I think you can.
Yeah, well, yeah, well,
I absolutely think I think you could.
I'll tell you what, I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to sound mean, you know, because I do love my children, but it will be a cold day in hell before how old is he? 40, 50, whatever. He ain't living in my garage. Ain't no way.
You know what I couldn't believe was he told his mom, "Let me buy this house. Let me buy it." How you go? And she even told him, "How you going to buy this house? You ain't even got a job. I mean, even if that even made her laugh, his own mom laugh at him. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, you just embarrassed yourself, you know?
Yeah.
You know, you can
Yeah.
run your mouth about Hunter, but I actually think Hunter's smarter than you. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
the truth.
Oh yeah. I believe he is. Yeah. But I don't know.
That's the mentality level that Benny Keys is on, like 15 years old.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And
he is. You know.
unbelievable.
Yeah. And then he comes back on, and like he's gonna turn a new leaf over. You know, I'm not gonna smoke pot no more. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I need to get on the street and straighten my life out. Blah blah blah. And then, what was it? 3 days later, he's smoking a joint on YouTube again, and just acting all up like he's something again. And it's like, dude, you're a nobody. Go away. You know, you had your fame, and you turn in a new leaf. It's not gonna help you. It's not. Go find a job, a real job. Grow up.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah. And cut the strings from your mama's apron, will ya? You know, you just gotta let go sometimes. And I don't
You
know.
know, even the district attorney generals that spoke up for Summer, he has come out, and even he stated that this case has become very complicated due to the complicated issues made by the people in this drama. He called it drama.
Yeah.
And those complicated people, you know, are the people like Benny and the Wells and the people protecting the Wells that, you know, even he could see that they didn't keep Summer, the very person, the very victim in this whole thing. They did not keep her out front in the limelight and toss the Wells. Really, the Wells are the ones that should have been tossed off that hill.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Like right away.
Absolutely, they should have been the ones tossed off the hill, ASAP. I mean, I have not ever seen where people showing so many signs of deception was so supported. You know, all I could say to people is get your house in order. You
Yeah.
know, get your house in order, because I'm telling you, we are in the last days. When evil like this starts getting, you know, more support than the victim, the missing child, and especially a child
Yeah.
gets more support than the child,
Yeah.
what the hell is what is things coming to?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you know, that's like Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
Yeah.
It's like where nobody just don't care anymore.
Well, when it comes to like, okay, so let's just say this. When it comes to the YouTube, okay, YouTube, everybody started their channel to find Summer Wells, correct?
Right, absolutely.
Now,
Well, not me.
Well,
I
you
had
start
no, I started the channel because I was forced to come over here. I mean, I just wanted to get
her
you
name
know
out there,
I wanted to get the truth out
right?
through
Right.
the other creators, but you know, they wanted me, you know, they wanted the click, likes, and views for people attacking me all the time, you know?
And that's what they're doing right now.
And they got them because, you know, I didn't take no shit. And I mean, people, it was like, you know, Friday night wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
was showing up to see, you know, to see the chaos. And I'm like, and, you know, everybody, you know, PG, you're so strong and everything, but people didn't see, you know, they didn't see me behind the scenes where, you know, I was pouring tears for this little girl because no one would let me get out the truth on these people. And I, you know, and asking God, you know, why do they want to believe lies and be damned? Why
Yeah.
do these people want to do that? You know? And like I said, you know, I got reminded that, hey, you're in the last days. Get
Right.
your house in order.
Yeah. You know, because that now you have the YouTubers making fun of each other. You know, there's a, you know, you had mentioned a couple good channels, you know, and they're good. You know, they're not making the fun. But these low lives that are out there, you know, making money off in this child's name, and it's not just Benny, it's plenty of them. I mean, they
Ronald,
should walk down the street with their head in shame. What, you know, because they seriously are doing the wrong thing.
Ronald Wilson, you're right. I was pay per view, right? Yeah, absolutely, I was. As you know, I can laugh about it now, but I wasn't laughing then. Um, and you're absolutely right. I agree 100% with you, Wisconsin Mama.
Well, there's, you know, they listen to what we say, and you know, just giving you guys a bit of advice. Lay off on each other and focus more on Summer, you know, not on a creator. Go find your own content. Don't use the other, the other creators.
It's like Doug. He had to use Prayer Garden tonight because he had no content. You know,
Yeah.
Doug is a single man living in his 4-wall box of he
Single
calls a
world.
home. And you know, and he has plenty of time, all the time in the world, to do nothing but put his content together. And you know, he just, all he has to do is do research and put his content together. But instead of doing that, who knows what he's doing? I don't know. Maybe he's just playing dress up like a woman all day, and you know, I know that he was like one night, you know, like this guy's sick. He's sick. He's like,
Yeah.
he made some noise like, absolutely, PG, quit trying to get in my body. Who in the hell would want to get in that body? Oh my God, motherfucker. If I was going to get in a body, it sure to hell wouldn't be yours.
Especially
You are
when you're
one sick bastard. You do not know how pissed off that made me. I was like, what the fuck? Don't
Right.
even go there, you fat bastard. I wouldn't touch you with my enemy's ass, let alone my own. You know what I'm saying?
Any
I
man
wouldn't-
that farts green,
I wouldn't even wish a demon in that man, let
No.
alone anybody that ain't one.
Uh,
He is so disgusting.
he
Oh
is.
my God.
He is. I'm not quite sure who takes first place, him or Jamie.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, that Jamie's actually a little funny. And Doug ain't even funny.
No.
Doug's just an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like,
A pig's
man,
ass. He
that
is.
just that big ugly ass that nobody
Yeah.
wants to see or look at. You know, that ass that pops up that you just like scream and maybe throw the whole TV, computer, whatever, you know, you sling your phone into a river. That's the ass right there.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it's disgusting. And it's like he's got this mental problem, like, you know, shut up, Sheer. Shut up, Sheer. Shut up, Sheer.
Well, he
You
acts
know,
like a child. I
he
mean,
gets on something and it's like, you know, oh boy, you know, he was in special ed classes with repetition, right?
right.
I mean, he and he's still doing it in adulthood. You can stop now, Doug. Repetition's over.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. As he
Give
would
me a
put it,
break.
I think he put it something like this when he talks on his, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, Doug. So, you are not funny." You know.
Yeah. He's not funny.
You are not
you know,
funny, Doug. You are not funny.
I don't find anything he does hilarious, to be honest with you, other than the time
No.
when he did. The time he climbed up on the chair, he stick his ass in the camera. I found that funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was about the funniest thing he ever did. That was hilarious.
Oh.
And then it's sad because he took it down.
Oh, did he? I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I don't want to look
Yeah.
at my man's hairy
He had
ass.
a big fit over a litter.
Oh, yuck.
If it makes you feel any better, Doug. That letter got to the wrong person. It was supposed to be for someone else.
Oh.
And that was the damn funniest thing about it. And Donald,
Ah.
me, we all laughed our asses off because it wasn't even meant for him.
Oh,
That
that's
was funny
funny.
as hell.
That's funny.
But he stuck his butt up in the air anyway.
Oh,
That
that
was
is hilarious.
that was seriously hilarious.
Oh,
That's what happens when you don't know the creators very well and get the wrong one.
well, where'd it go? Ronald Wilson says, I don't understand why little turds like Doug and Benny talk about women coming up against a real man like the general and leave the women alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They don't want to go toe to toe with another man because they're afraid that, they'll pull up somewhere and have to box him.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do that.
Oh, you got
know.
another new member.
Oh. Let me look. Oh, we did. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. $4.99 on super sticker too. That's a super sticker. Where's my
That's
number?
a super sticker.
Yeah, it must have got past me as well.
Her name is Crime Crazy.
I promise you, I get laughing and carrying on, and and the chat moves. This chat moves so fast. There it is.
Yay!
Thank you. Absolutely. Another member. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't going to ever find that. You got
I wanted to welcome her, but I wanted you to wait to find her.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I'm with this cold and everything going on, and then right off the bat tonight, I mean, Benny wanted to pop up and start his shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
I missed it.
I swear, it's like they want to attack you. They want to, jump on their channel, want to attack you and say lies by the dozens, right? And go at you and everything, like Doug's probably doing over there right now, to PG. And then if you do anything to them, they're sissies. I mean, they'll come running over and write in a private chat, just stuck your channel, just did this or just did that. What the hell, you sissified piece of shit. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Gassy Gus over there. That's what I'm going to start calling Doug. Gassy Gus. All he does is blow it out his ass, right?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying these two guys weren't. I'm gonna just say it. I don't think they were born with balls between their legs.
No.
They are not men.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that a lot of us women got them. They didn't, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, it's going to have to. I mean, just imagine if something did break out, we would have to go to war, because Benny would be under the bed, probably with Candus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Complaining, and after he gets out in a month or two, crawls out of there, he'll be talking about how she stunk when we know who really stinks.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Oh, funny.
But absolutely. Oh, those are beautiful green hearts. Them are beautiful.
Yeah.
I think green hearts. I think it's for somebody in here. Not
Ronald
sure.
Wilson.
Yeah, all the green hearts are for Ronald Wilson. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. Um.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Tennessee Shine. She said, "Crime crazy. So glad you joined us. Beautiful. Much love. Absolutely. Thank you." And I think that's what they're jealous of too. Is we have such a strong, beautiful family over here, an army for summer. It's an army for summer. And for some reason, I do not understand why they want to, break down and tear apart um, a channel that is so bonded for this child and nothing more, nothing less. We don't, no, we're not going to support Candus. We're not going to support Donald Wells. We're not supporting Grandma. We're not
Right.
supporting Jody Sue's or anybody else. We support the victim, and that's
Yeah.
Summer Moon Utah Wells. And yes, her brothers are victims as well. Absolutely. And in my book, I believe that Hunter, a 15-year-old child, was also a victim that day. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time and had to walk through hell because of it. And Candus and Donald Wells allowed that to happen. And but look what they allowed to happen to their own sons. Look what they, in my book, did to their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's my opinion.
A lot of people do think that H had something to do with it, but I don't. I believe
absolutely do not.
110% he did not.
Yes, I do not believe that for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't.
Whatever happened to her, it happened up on that hill.
Donald kept telling Candus constantly. He kept telling her, "I'm
Right.
protecting you. I'm protecting you. I'm protecting you." On many occasions. And I'm telling you, he wanted to tell on her. He asked me if he got a divorce from her, if they'd give him the reward. I told him, I don't think that's the way it works.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
But he told me he was going to have to divorce her.
Really?
And I said, what? Yeah, he said, Sissy, I'm going to divorce her. I said, divorce her? Why are you going to divorce her? Because, right now is the time you guys need to stick to, because at this particular time, I'm thinking, I want him to be innocent. I thought they, the church upholding them and everything. And for him to come out and talk about a divorce, I'm like, and he was at work that day. And I said, this is the time you need to stick together. You guys just, I said, do you blame her for, not watching Summer or something? Do you blame her for, what's going on?
Well,
and then he's like, he told me, he said, do you think that, I could get the reward?
Wow.
And I was like, the reward? What do you know? I mean, what do you mean? Why do you, and then I found out that if he's married to her, for one, he can't testify or supposed to testify against her. And two, he's a parent and he can't get the reward because he's the parent, right?
Right.
He's supposed to tell if he knows something anyway. And I had to explain that to him, that.
Why would he even say that?
I don't know. But he thought he could get the reward if he divorced her. I don't know. Somebody had him under the assumption that if he's married, he couldn't testify against her. I think you can. If you want to testify against someone, you can. I mean, he had, what I'm saying is he don't have to because he's married to her.
Right.
But if he wants to, he can. But it ain't going to get him the reward because he is the dad. I mean, that's just insane.
No. No. I feel like he's protecting her right now. I mean, I just feel like he was. I feel like
Well,
he.
once he found out he couldn't get the reward, and he's probably going to go to jail for knowing about it, and you know,
Yeah, I mean, because
and
like
everything.
every time.
Absolutely, you know. But I asked him. I said, "What do you know? You know, what do you
Right.
know?" And he's like, "I don't know anything. I don't know anything." And you know, and
Yeah.
then I pushed him at other times as well on the issue of Summer. He would get real angry. He would get pretty upset, you know, if you he said he just didn't want to talk about it. You know, it wasn't something he wanted to talk about. And
How can I just ask you a question? How long after Summer was missing that you asked him those questions? Do you remember?
I think it was I say that it was probably around, we probably had that conversation about the divorce thing. I'd say late July, early August. Because it was really, I remember it was really hot out. A matter of fact, the day that we was having that conversation, I was sitting in the front seat of my car. I had been cleaning the car at the inside, and it was hot. It was hot as hell outside.
Yeah.
So I know it had to be like the end of July, first part of August, because I was ready to start the car up and run the gas out just to get some AC in there so I could actually, finish cleaning up the car.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
it had to be end of July, early August.
well, the only reason I ask is because, sometimes it takes, not me personal, but sometimes, it takes a person time to process of what's going on,
And I think I
you know what
even
I
brought
mean. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I even brought that issue up at Ziggy's about him talking about divorcing Candus.
Yeah.
I brought that up I think on her panel. I might even brought it up here a time or two. But yeah, he did talk about divorcing her, and it was over that reward. It wasn't
I don't know.
over.
I'm
Thought
just
he should get the
sometimes
reward.
I feel like when a tragedy happens to a person,
But he
that
asked me if they would give him, and if they would give the family the reward. He said, "Sissy, do you think that when the reward goes to run out, they'll give it to us?" And I said, "I don't think so.
no, it doesn't work like that.
That's for Summer to be found. It's not for the family."
Yeah.
And and he was kind of, the one was about him getting it if he knew something, I guess. I don't know if he had something to tell or not. The way they played games with people and stuff, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I just know that, he was very afraid. He was really afraid for Candus. Actually, he was really afraid. He was scared of Candus for his own, I think, his own involvement. He was scared. He felt that he could come out and talk and not give away anything, but if Candus started talking, the shit would go down the tube,
right.
And he was also worried about Candus taking psychological evaluations. He was worried about her being on the behavioral panel. I can't believe they lied to me about saying it was a psychological evaluation when it was a behavioral panel they were trying to prepare for and know how to act. And everything so that their body language didn't show any signs of, deception and so forth and so on. And that pissed me off too. That really pissed me off when I found out what he had used me for.
Yeah.
And that made me mad. I was upset with him. And it was just and then the case up in Utah, he was freaking out on that, and
Well, he should be.
right, and he asked me about the statute of limitations, and I found out that they did have a statute of limitations before, and he didn't know if the new statute had overridden it or not. And I told him, no, it doesn't. The old statute holds if the crime was committed during the time of the old statutes. And so basically, he was just, he's basically just looking for legal advice and well, not really legal advice, but legal knowledge on
Right.
certain issues, and things. And I was like,
So can I ask, do you know how big Rogersville is? The population?
Not really, no.
Is it a pretty updated town? I mean, like, do they have cameras, like on Main Street? Like a bank would have cameras, gas stations would have
I would
cameras?
yes, like the Walgreens where you go and the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Definitely cameras at the drive-through. There's camera system there
I'm
watching
just
people
wondering
come through.
if they had checked like all the cameras in town,
I'm sure the ones see, here's the problem with the camera systems inside of stores and inside of you might think that security is high, but it's really not. I mean, yeah, if you go to New York City and you walk through Bloomingdale's or the malls in New York City, the mannequins, those mannequins that you're in those expensive shops, actually the mannequins have cameras staring at you whether you believe it or not. Like them eyes could be cameras.
Right.
They've got like super security inside of the higher in stores and so forth. But when it comes to small towns and small places and so forth, especially like probably Tennessee, I say that North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Louisiana, Tennessee, I would say that West Virginia, Kentucky, I would say they got better security than the further south you get would have, because those areas were so destroyed long ago. They were so destroyed, and they just haven't really ever been built back up, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just wondering if like if there's gas stations
those
that
are
had
called
cameras.
those are called like I don't know. I ain't even trying to get into
No, but I'm sure
the South, but
law enforcement had probably checked the cameras and like at the gas stations and stuff. I'm sure they checked the cameras, regardless.
I'm sure they did the few that's in town there.
Yeah.
But that's like a one-horse town.
Right.
And I don't, probably there's not a lot of security. What I'm saying is, if the person at the register or someone stalking don't see you stick it in your pocket, you're probably getting out the door with it.
Yeah.
And that's probably about the limitations of their security in a lot of areas there.
Right.
But
right.
and they have a lot of dummy cameras,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that don't even work.
I know. We
You know.
have them at our store too. We have a lot of dummy cameras.
But I heard Allie say on her particular street, due to the fact that they have a park across the road, a city park, I heard her say that they do have a camera system there for, I guess, child safety of that park. And that particular camera would tell if she walked to the vehicle that day or not, because it would have caught her. So obviously she did, because she knows that surveillance was there, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's something to think
But
about.
she didn't see Summer, did she?
And she was talking to Candus, and yeah, she could see Summer, and she could see Summer, but she wanted to open the back door up or roll down the window so she could,
Yeah, give her a hug and yeah.
Yeah, she really wanted to just, see her. And Candus was, I think Candus was just probably fed up with a lot of things. She had got up early, took her mom to the doctor. She, and I'm sure that, Allie wasn't acting the way Candus wanted her to act, like, bestest friends, bestest buddies, we're going to hang together now type thing.
Right.
And Allie was probably just treating her cordially,
Well, I'll tell you, she would have come back to my house and asked my son what he told TBI. I'd be stepping up to the plate and say, I'm glad she did call the TBI and tell them
I'm going to tell you something. She would not, Candus would not have came. She would have knew better than to come to my home to ask my child any damn thing.
I can't believe she showed up there. I can't believe she did.
Right. It shows that she's not, she wasn't overly scared of Allie.
Yeah, right. But Allie did the right thing, by calling TBI.
That tells me that Candus knew Allie was a good person, a level-headed, kind-hearted individual that just didn't want no trouble. Candus was the bully. Candus knew she was the bully when it came to Allie.
Yeah.
And, and I personally, I tell you the truth, I think Allie could take her. That's the truth.
Oh,
I
really
do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, but Allie's a level-headed person. Allie don't want no trouble. She wants to try to live her life peacefully and with happiness and harmony and everything. And tries to, she just, I'm sure she has enough issues with, all of her kids and everything, and those, especially those neighbors that she lives around. And, so Allie's always trying to find peace in this world, for sure.
Yeah.
But Candus is always trying to find trouble, as you can see.
Oh,
and
yeah. And if she would have walked in my house and wanted to question my son about what he said to TBI, I'd be looking at her and I'd be telling her, you need to get out of here,
Oh, I'm going to tell you something. I'd have caught her at the door.
Yeah.
I'd have caught her at the door, and I'd have gave her a freaking steel-toed boot in the ass back out on the street, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but my front yard for about 5 minutes would have been dusty as hell, because I'd have been sweeping it up with her.
Oh my gosh. So I'm kind of reading some of the chat, and somebody said, now Benny is suggesting Jody Sue S.A.'d Summer, and Don has covered it up. They said they really want to see Benny pretty much get bitch slapped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is he's over there just blowing his mouth, I guess. So here we go again,
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. He went and picked on their kids.
Yeah.
He went and picked on these boys that are already been abused enough. when he
Yeah.
knows for a damn fact. Listen, Benny, we know that you love Candus wearing your teeth, but listen. You got to listen. You cannot be trying to protect her the way Dawn is. You got to stop it, damn it. I don't know what it is with these men trying to protect Candus from what, in my
Well,
opinion, she did.
it's supposed to be
But,
Jose.
I mean, really, he's going to put it on one of the boys?
Yeah.
Or Jose, a guy that was like not even in Tennessee? Benny,
Yeah.
how about you put it on yourself?
And I
How
do
about you put it on
apologize for that.
yourself? I heard that he said it was the
It
oldest
was
boy.
Jose. Yeah, the
No,
boys and then
somebody put the
Jose.
oldest boy in there.
Yeah. And Jose. I thought I read it wrong. I thought it said Jody Sue. And I apologize for that. It was Jose.
No, Chris the 45 said Jody Sue or
Oh,
Jose.
okay.
I'm going to tell you something. Why would Jody Sue do that?
Right.
I mean, why would she do that? And if she did that, Donald and Candus ain't going to cover it up. Absolutely not. Hell to the no. They threw Jody Sue and Andy under the bus already. They done threw them under the bus. They're not going to take up for either one of them. The only one that is getting a cover up here is, in my opinion, Candus. Because I know if Dawn did anything, Candus would have done told. She'd have done told. The way she's chasing these men around, and her and Grandis wants that property, she would have done threw him under the bus and had him locked away for life. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind.
Yep.
And if Grandis done anything, I think Candus would tell on her mother. Absolutely. She'd tell. She wouldn't take up for her mom. Her mom is protecting her, and Donald is protecting her, in my opinion. Candus is the one being protected, and Candus knows that. And I think law enforcement knows it.
Oh, yeah.
And,
But I
so
believe that, people out there, you need to wake up and you need to start focusing and putting the pressure on Candus, not these people around them. It was Candus and Don and Grandis. They were the only ones on top of that hill.
I'm
They
going to
know
tell
what
you, they
happened.
got home in my calculation of the timeline, and I have gotten that timeline down many, many times. And I know for a fact that Don and Candus is lying, because once I told Donald that the timeline did not work with the screen, he went, told Candus, and they tried to get it changed. And I knew right then and there that something fucking wasn't right. They were lying. And that very minute, that very second, I knew. Now, what Jody Sue has to do with it, as I said, I don't know. But obviously something for her to say there was a scream that wasn't a scream, right?
Right.
So my thing is they got home at 3:15. They probably did get the milk and stuff out of the truck and the groceries put into the house, and Grandis's camper. And I'd say that was hitting around 3:30. And when they were finished with that, I'd say at 3:30, they was in Candus's house. Grandis was in there in hers, probably getting ready to take a nap. And Candus and the kids were in the house. Summer was probably in there as well, helping put away, probably trying to get herself something to eat. She was pulling everything out of the bags in order to get some food because she hadn't ate all day. And the boys were probably helping as well. I wouldn't doubt it. Or maybe they went back to their gaming. Well, Summer went through the bags. But anyway, The groceries did get out of the bags, right? Because there was some bottles of shampoo or some kind of shit sitting, 3 bottles of something sitting on the sink, right? We seen the picture of that.
Yes.
So, and obviously Summer had gotten changed because in that particular picture taken that day that Candus posted and then took back down, Summer was in a purple dressed like top with white, like little white clouds or something on it. So, obviously Summer did get changed out of the school outfit. Absolutely. And I figured she did because it would have been wet with the bathing suit over it. So, there you go on that aspect. And so there's another one of Candus's lies. Where
Yeah.
is the school outfit? Where's the bathing suit? We would like to know, but we don't, right?
Right.
And then I think they did get something to eat. I would calculate with all of this going on, I would say that now we're hitting around 4:30 to be exact, around 4:30, because putting the stuff away and getting something to eat is going to take at least 30 minutes. And that would have took us to 4 o'clock, from 3:30 to 4 o'clock. And then or maybe a little longer. And then Summer was playing with toys, so she had time to rechange. She had time to get something, help get groceries out, change her clothes, get something to eat, and she was sitting on the floor playing with some toys, right? So I can guarantee you an hour went by, which would put us at 4:30. And this is when Candus is walking around doing whatever Candus is doing, and she might see Grandma out the doorway. She goes over to talk to Granny. So, and at this time, she didn't tell nobody to watch Summer. Summer was sitting in the living room playing with her toys, right?
Yeah.
She didn't say nobody watched Summer. She just went right out that damn door and over to Mom's camper. So obviously nobody needed to watch Summer. And then she talked to Grandis, and it's hard telling how long. I mean, she could have talked to her mom 5-10 minutes before going back to get. That would have actually put her at Grandis's camper, and Summer sitting in the living room when Jody Sue heard the scream, right? Because Jody Sue said between 4:30 and 4:42. So, okay, now we're at 4:35, 4:40. So that would be right around the time the scream's supposed to happen. There's no way in hell, because Summer would have still been playing with her toys, and Candus would have been on her way walking back over to the door to say, "Hey, Summer, you want to help plant some plants? Come on out here." And even if it was, say that happened at 4:30, "Hey, Summer, come on out here. You want to help plant some plants?" Okay, let's take her out there to plant some plants. You're going to be planting them plants for probably to plant the plants, wash your hands, get some candy to go back into the house. I'm calculating at least, over 30 minutes. And hell, it would have been 5 o'clock by then. That scream would have been set and gone, right?
Right.
So no way the scream was working. She would have still been in the custody of Grandis and Candus at that time. So, but then Candus comes up on my live, and she says she went out and seen Jody Sue on the road when she was looking for Summer at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Summer was not supposedly missing at 4:30 or 5 o'clock. Summer was in the care of them at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, right?
Right.
So it's lies. Her story fell apart, and the only guilty party in all of this shit is Candus, in my opinion. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I think that it might have helped if she would have said a little bit more. Like, people wanted to know, where did you change her swimsuit? Where did the clothes go? How did you get the clothes? Those kind of questions.
Summer got up that morning. See, Candus and Grandis had been at a yard sale, and these people are hoarders. especially Grandis. Grandis is a hoarder. Whether people like to hear it or not, she's a hoarder. But I mean, these are people that don't throw nothing away, right? They got a bunch of damn metal all over their house, around their house, that should be sold. They should get somebody to scrap it.
Oh
Or
yeah.
scrap it their damn selves to get it the hell out of there, so that yard would be safe for the children, and they'd be plenty of room to run around in. And it would put money in their pockets, right?
Yeah.
So it tells me that, they wasn't hurting for money. They had money coming in up there, because all that metal would have been gone if they didn't.
Right.
It would have been gone.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, they had all of this junk that needed to be sold off and scrapped out, so it would make the yard bigger and more safer for the children. And but the bottom line is Summer still was in the custody of Grandis and Candus.
Yep.
During this time. And if she came, and she did go out of the driveway twice. Even TBI told her they knew she did, and she tried to lie and say, she didn't. That's her story, and she was effing sticking to it, is what she said. Because me and Donald, we both, simultaneously, we together, we could have hooked pinkies and made a wish, because right at the same time, we both said, "And what did you say?"
Mm-hmm.
And she just said, I effing told him if I wasn't under arrest, I'm leaving, and that's my fucking story. I'm sticking to it. That she only came out once. She don't give a fuck what they think they know. She don't care. And she tried telling them that ain't the way it was. But anyway, but she came up on this live and said, yes, she did go out at 4:30 or around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And she tried to say that when she came out looking for Summer. She saw Jody Sue on the street. Well, I don't think she did. I think she came out and she went to that church like she told me, because I couldn't understand why she went all the way to her church. And she told me, I said, well, why'd you go all the way there? You're dry. Why would Summer try to go to the church? And if she did, you would have met her on the way, right? Why did you go all the way that far looking for Summer? And she said she didn't know. Maybe she thought that maybe the preacher or Robin would be there. I said, well, who was there? And she said, nobody. No, and she got like, and I was like, oh, and, but still that really bothered me that she would go that damn far looking for her daughter, that supposedly disappeared right there in her vicinity. I think that's where you would check first. But,
well,
then Jody Sue came out acting like I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And, said that when Candus came out, and this was the second time, that she knew she didn't leave the vicinity because she'd seen her, drive by and then come back by, and she couldn't have went too far because they kept seeing her come by. And so that was her the time. That's when she came out pretending to look for Summer. She put on her stage clothes, I guess, and was driving around, but she already knew where Summer was, because that's where she went and ditched her earlier, in my opinion.
Well, so and
it had to be somewhere down around or past that church right there.
Everybody keeps talking about, is it Chimney Road? I don't know. I've seen a few people talking that they should go down and check Chimney Road, and I don't know what that is.
I think they should go down and check the front part of that property, because it's been brought to our attention there's a well down there somewhere, and Donald and Candus know where the wells and everything is, because they have the blueprints of that land and house, right?
Yeah.
And if you have blueprints, you know where everything is. Not to mention, Donald was pretty much raised on that land as a boy. a teen, and then in his young adulthood, because that's where they came down and arrested him with his first wife and kids. He was living down on the front of that land in a trailer with his first wife and his children. So, Donald was very aware of how that landscape and that land and everything was laid out. Absolutely.
So let's put this into a scenario. Okay. So let's just say that Summer she got lost. Okay.
Right.
But don't you think that she would have just been, if she was out in the woods and she would have at least screamed or cried mama, that
If she was,
somebody would have
if
heard
Summer would have
something.
been, if Summer would have been in no, well, here's the thing.
I just
If
think that they would have
if she would
found
have
her.
wandered, if she'd have wandered off, she was barefooted. One, she wouldn't have got too far barefooted, especially in a forest.
Right.
Shit sticking in your feet and everything else. I mean, we watch scary movies.
Yeah.
Women try to take off their high heels and run, and we see what happens to their feet, right? And she would
Yeah.
have been. What I'm saying is, she would have been screaming and wailing, and it wouldn't have been hollering "mama." She would have just been like a child, and they really well up and cry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, and she would have been heard, and she would have been found. No
Yep.
doubt in my mind. Also, if we take the car ride, let's go back to the car ride with Summer. When she was told, if you scream like that again, girl, you're going to get you, right?
Yeah.
And that was on the car ride, and I think we all heard that piercing screech that she did. Let me tell you something. You would have heard that from the top of them trees.
Well, that's what they were talking about, that scream that you would have,
Absolutely.
you would have heard it. And
Donald
not only that, but if Jody Sue was, I kind of feel like if she was down at the end of that driveway and Summer had wandered off, she probably would have heard her screaming or crying or, maybe yelling for mama. I don't know.
I pretty much, like I said, you feel the truth in your gut, right?
Well,
and
you know what my
and
gut
when
is.
Allie,
You know what my gut is telling me.
When I first heard Allie on Mass say Candus was on the phone with her, flipping her hat, acting like she just didn't care that night, and she had to get up early the next day. The minute I heard Allie say that, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. I mean, it's just too
yeah.
many things. It's too many things. Just like when she said TBI said she came out twice, I knew that she did too. But see, God works in mysterious ways. And, I was pondering on that coming out twice for a minute there. And then, the Lord brought Jody Sue out to clear it up, right?
Right.
I mean, he said PG. She came out twice.
Yeah.
The time she told you about. And then, and Jody Sue was calling me a liar because Jody Sue didn't have no idea she had come out and done left and came back, right?
Yeah.
Jody Sue was just, all blinded up there.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I actually watched a little bit of her this afternoon.
But I think that, they did talk Jody Sue into, saying she heard a scream. How they did that, I don't know. Did Jody Sue have any involvement in it? Did Jody Sue just did it, do it for... I don't know. I don't know why Jody Sue said what she said for them. I don't know. But then she said that Andy's the last one to see. So did they get Andy to go and, did they get Andy to kind of cover for him and maybe wherever they put Summer because they couldn't get away or afraid they're being watched, they had him go do it for them? I don't know.
Well, don't you think it's kind of funny that all of a sudden she just up and moved from there?
Oh, she ran like hell.
Yeah.
She got her daughter and got gone.
Yeah.
And and hell, even Andy came down off that hill and took off with his new woman. Yeah. He don't even stay up there no more. I mean, yeah, they was both in a hurry to get going, and so was Grandis.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, so that right there tells you that, they knew something, right?
Well, I think
And not only
either they
that, but
knew
with Candace
something.
hiding in the house, if if your child's missing and there's a ton of people out there looking, are you going to be hiding in a house, talking on a phone, trying to calm yourself down and hide from the police?
Oh, hell to
No.
the no.
If you're going to
Hell
be
to the
if
no.
you're in the house on a phone trying to hide, you obviously did something, right?
Well, yeah, and then you do your first interview after what, a week, and you talk past tense,
I
and
mean,
you don't talk about her. Yeah.
and that's the mentality level of people like Candace and Donald Wells and them. I don't care how street smart you are. You got to have some education to back that street smart up. Common sense only goes so far as well. I mean, common sense is, in my book, common sense is worth more than education any day because you at least gives you wits to live life on. But you have to have an overall. You need to be equipped with all of it. If you got common sense, then you can get educated and have it all, right?
Right.
Um,
And
but even though these people are street smart, they have no education. I mean, I'm telling you, they lack education. Donald and Candace was not paying attention to the teachers in school. That's for sure. And they didn't bother to educate themselves in adulthood as well. So, basically what happened here is you have these couple people that are street smart, but what do street smart people do? When they're in trouble or they think they did something criminally, you know, for one, when you have criminals like Donald and Candace Wells, they're always trying to hide. They're always trying to hide. But, when police show up or somebody shows up, what I'm saying is Candace knew CPS is coming. She either hid in the house and locked the doors, or she just hauled ass and wasn't there that day, tried not to be there, right?
right.
So, and tried to get Grandis to lie and handle it for her if possible. But, and that's what she did when Summer came up missing. The same thing. And that's what these people do when they're in trouble. You take somebody that thinks the law is after, if they'd even get the inkling that the law is after them, they'll run somewhere in a house and they'll try to hide. They will say, if the phone rings, I'm not here. Somebody knocks, I'm not here,
Mm-hmm.
They or if the police are outside, they'll stay in the house and act like they're on a phone or they're busy doing something. They will avoid the police at all cost is what they will do. They don't
Well,
want to be talked to. They don't want to be questioned because
and
they're guilty.
well, and that's what she acted like when, I mean, from the very beginning, yes, your child is missing, but Candace herself acted like a child that got her way. I mean, she got her way, until law enforcement said, that's enough of this. We need to question this woman. We need to bring her in. They had to go get her the next day. A lot of people wonder why she hasn't been arrested.
There is
And
going,
well,
when they put
they,
this grand jury together,
yeah,
when they put this together, trust me, they're going to, if nothing else, they're going to get them for, neglect, abuse, and a lot of other things,
right,
as
right.
well with the boys.
But they have to do it right.
And to be honest with you,
They have
those
one
kind of
chance.
charges alone, those kind, endangerment, child endangerment, neglect, and I'm talking about super neglect there.
Yeah.
And if you think that, there is a, just like murder in the first degree, second, there is neglect in the first, the second. There is levels of neglect as well when it comes to the court.
Right.
And they're at the highest level, right?
Yeah.
And abuse. So you roll just that up in a bundle. And
Mhm.
Don and Candace, they're looking at least, you can get even 5 to 10 years out of that. At least 5. At least 5, if nothing else.
Yeah, and we all have to understand that they have one shot at this,
Absolutely.
and they have to make sure that they're, you know, the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted,
Right.
to make sure that
Right.
they get this. So
Candus and
unfortunately,
Donald's biggest fuck up, where they made their biggest mistake, was saying that they absolutely know Summer did not wander off. That's when they tried to hold the abduction thing to the fullest to keep TBI and law enforcement off their property and away from them. No reason to be looking and
yeah,
searching. That was their biggest mistake in this whole thing right
yep,
then and there. Because see, what you don't understand is you put a child in the house. Don't tell me I raised my kid for 5 years, because I'm going to tell you something. I've raised mine longer than that. And I'm going to let you know now. They shock me. I think they wouldn't do this, or, oh, hell yeah, they'll do it. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
absolutely.
oh yeah,
You
definitely,
know, you got, that's why you got to watch your kids. You have to watch your children. And don't tell me you've been with it 5 years, you know your kid. No, you don't know your kid. You
no,
don't. And, and your kid get gone like that, you don't know your kid. And the thing is if it did possibly do that, you want that searching going on. What I'm trying to say is, you don't know what happened. You absolutely do not know what the fuck happened. And therefore you want everything looked over. I mean, what I'm saying is, you could think that it was abducted, but you could also, you're going to be laying in bed wondering if it's out there in the fucking woods, right?
Well, you see, that would have been my problem right there. I mean, like, if I thought my child was in them woods, there's no
Right.
way in hell, no
You're
way
going
I
to
could
keep me
lay
out
in
of them.
bed. I would have lights going out in those woods at night.
Right.
I would be out there. I
Right.
would be out there.
Absolutely.
But when you talk about your child in past tense and say, I'll see her in the resurrection.
That's when you go, that's when you don't care about the law. If
Yeah.
Donald, I know he's a felon or whatever. He ain't allowed to have a gun. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you, in a situation like this, that's where the law catches you out there with what you're not supposed to have, because you could stumble upon a bear or a fox or a wolf or a pack of dogs, and you're looking for your daughter, and you need to be safe, and you don't care what the law says, because you got to be safe, and you're holding that lantern up, and you got to be able to protect yourself if a bear or something attacks you, right?
Did law
you know,
enforcement search throughout the night? Do you know?
No, they didn't. They knocked off about 11 o'clock, I believe, that night and left.
Now, remember I told you about that missing girl up here, and we searched. She went missing about 6 o'clock that night,
Right.
and the whole town got together and we searched them woods, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But she was found, and she was found sleeping against a log, but they should have had lights. They should have had lights going all night.
They could have started looking a lot sooner. They could have had more daylight.
Exactly.
If Candus wouldn't have messed up the first search dogs that came in as well.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, this
And she had no,
wrong.
and that also puts up a big red flag, because she showed no signs of remorse or guilt over that, right? She didn't, I mean, if I accidentally did something like that, I would pour tears. That is going to delay them being able to, because I'm thinking every second the child could be getting farther away or something, or attacked or hurt, and they need to get in there quick. And to mess something like that up with just God, I mean, I hate to say it, but the normal mother would have to she would immediately need sedated or something.
Oh yeah, I know I would have.
She's not going to be able to stand there like Candus and just. I mean,
Yeah. No.
you know, the human body is only wired for so much stress, and after, you know, and that's what causes a lot of people health issues and stuff, is because, you know, or people that get panic attacks. It's because, you know, they have overwhelmed their body too much over, you know, well, something like this, I can understand you overwhelming your body, you know, throwing it out of line. But a lot of people with panic attacks and stuff, you know, they throw their body out of line over stupid shit. Maybe men, maybe relationships, maybe this or that, job, school, things that didn't even matter. And it caused them more, you know, it caused them more problems than it did good. You know, the point is, once you wire your body out so many times over worrying and stressing and everything, it can start to bring on panic attacks. Absolutely. Because your body is not wired to handle all of that kind of trash. Your body is wired to get up each day and face each day. You know, you're supposed to get up every day and not care what you have to do, just get it done, right? Not be stressing it. Say, hey, it needs to be done. I'm just going to get it done and move on. I got other things to take care of.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be wired out like that. But when people, you know, when people wire you out and you allow people to wire you out, to be honest with you, if you want to get even with somebody, just piss them the fuck off.
True.
Piss them off, because that did more damage to them than anything else could have ever done, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then you can laugh and move on, because, you know, why do you care? You know, why?
Exactly.
And so yeah, I mean, you got even. If you just piss them off real good, you done got even with them, right?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Holler Boy here is saying, this is what I was talking about. If they're going to, it's called the chimney top. Is that I don't know what that is.
the chimney top is the thicker parts of woods there around the Wells house. There's this one area called the chimney top, and it's like, I'll show pictures of it tomorrow.
Yeah, because I've heard so much about it.
Yeah,
You know?
I think I have. I did a video on it, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
and
I showed it.
I think he's right. They could have.
It's a big bunch of. It's just a big bunch of. It's a big forest area with a bunch of trees, and I do believe they did check there. I remember them flying. I remember them flying helicopters, and also they was flying drones in through there. So I do believe that was already. That's already been checked, but it don't hurt to check it twice, right?
Well, right. He is suggesting that maybe they could have called in the National Guard reserves to help with the search too.
And you know, yeah, but you know, I think that
there just hasn't been enough.
I don't think that here's what I think. I think TBI. I don't think that TBI doesn't believe the Summers out there like that. I think they know she's not. I think that they have to entertain it. They have to entertain it to make sure she isn't, you know, for the people, for all these people.
Yeah.
But with the way the parents are acting, the way that everything's going, they're like, no. You know, they pretty much know exactly what happened to Summer. It's just that they have to 100% prove it, right?
Right. Right. Like that. And that's what we talked about earlier. They have to make sure they got something solid and strong.
And then, because you still have these people hollering about the Wonder Off. I still see people hollering about abduction, you know? I mean, you know, and we the people is the reason these children don't a lot of times get justice, you know, is because people want to back the evilness, you know? And I mean, it's plain as the nose on a human's face that what happened, but everybody can't see it for some reason. They can't come together on it, and that's the problem with today.
Right.
Today's life, and why more criminals are getting away with their bullshit, because too many, if you say up, people want to say down. People have grouped up instead of being one, like
Yeah.
America's supposed to be.
Wow.
And they want to fight it because someone else is up, they want to say down. You say over, they want to say under. I mean, it's just that no matter what you say, they just don't want to agree with you, even if they're thinking it their damn self. Just to be that ass, they don't want to do it. And but
So
I stick with law enforcement, because if they get all the tips, they're the ones that are in there really seeing everything for what it is. And I 100% stick behind law enforcement. But I'm not even law enforcement. I'm not in Tennessee, and I'm not working on the Summer Wells case. I'm somewhere else. And bottom line is, I, as plain as the nose on a, I mean, I can see it. I see exactly what law enforcement could see. Matter of fact, I seen it right off the bat as well. I just was so damn tired of parents always doing it. I wanted them not to do it. And and it took me a while to understand, actually it took God to kind of, tell me the truth. It's not what you want, it's what is. You need to face the damn truth. You knew from the get, but you still, you listen to your brain instead of your gut, right? You
wow.
went in there wanting, it's what you wanted, not what it was.
Right.
And and I had to wake up and understand that it's not what I want. It's not, I couldn't make the Wells into what I wanted them to be. I had to open my eyes and see them for what they were.
Yeah, and even I mean, like, here's another one. Even if she had been abducted, that is pretty much ruled out, because there's it's been explained to me, because of all the terrain and everything, that a child predator would not take the risk
No.
of going up to get that child, because they're taking the risk of being caught.
And I noticed on Allie and Cam's videos when they're up there,
Mm-hmm.
all I could hear was every single time. And you know what else I heard when Molly Golightly and her friends were up there on the road? The same thing. I'm telling you now, anytime anyone comes into that mother freaking area, those people are alerted, and they all got their ears perked up to hear those dogs, and they start looking when people come around. Ben Hill Road, as and even Andy said himself, even he said, and I have it on recording, ain't ever been that place. They've had some adult problems up in there with adults, but they ain't ever been in 60 years. He's been there, and he's talking 60 years up in there.
Yeah.
Hasn't one child ever. Children up in there are safe.
Yeah. And
He's
I'm
calling,
gonna tell you, if I
he's
lived on
calling
top of
bullshit
that
on it,
hill,
and he lived right across the road.
yeah.
There you go.
And
And
that's why I say I ruled out abduction too,
and I
because
can guarantee you, Grandis tried to say she was standing by that shed watching the boys, searching for. No, I can guarantee you, if you stand by that shed she tried to say she was standing by, you would not be able to see the boys down in that damn ravine looking for nothing. So she lied.
okay, so your daughter is missing, and you send your boys down to the whatever that little
Well, she made
river,
a
the
statement on
creek.
the news about, sending them down and hoping they didn't come up missing as well, right?
I don't believe those boys
But
went down to that
where
creek.
she said she was standing, you could not have seen the boys.
I
I
don't even
mean,
think they went down there.
they already know what happened. You
Yeah,
know,
they do.
they knew what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
And
agree with you for a garden. I mean,
and I think the boys has been talking as well. And I do think that they are getting ready to. They're going to put a grand jury together, and um the district attorney the district attorney stated that he stated that in cases like this, that's usually what happens is they do put together a grand jury. And he said that he will be notified when that happens. It will come across his desk. And for him to even come out tells me that pretty much this is going to be coming across his desk pretty soon, and he already knows it, right?
right.
So, you know, and
So,
there's
yeah,
a
because
lot.
when we had heard, my daughter had called me and she told me about Summer missing. And I mean, like, we're way up here, you know, and I just looked at her and I go, what are the odds? What are the odds of two daughters in one family? You know, a granddaughter and a daughter missing out of one family.
Right. Absolutely.
Uh-huh. It's it I don't know. I've never heard it happen before, but I don't know. Sounds like Benny Keys took his live down tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, sounds like he got himself too much flack from everybody.
As he should.
Yeah.
As he should. He's a hater. And you know, in this case right here, we don't need haters. We need lovers, right? And
Exactly.
we need people, you know, we need supporters. We need people that kind, caring, loving, that's willing to bond together for this little girl, for the real victim, and support the real victim, you know, and that's what I've been telling them all along. And Benny was not one that was willing to bond together to support Summer at all. Absolutely not. And
Ooh,
you know,
sounds like a lot
not
of,
even for the click, likes, and views, he wasn't willing to do it, right?
yeah. It sounds like he went a little too far tonight, according to the chat.
Oh, he went way too far tonight. He came he came over here with the vengeance, right?
Yeah.
And you know, he ain't gonna come over here. And you know, God put this group together. And you know, I know that I need to get me a swear jar. That's true. You know, absolutely. But you know, the point being is you know, God put this chat together, and he is not going to come over here with his dirty evilness, lies, his lying tongue, his black twisted lying tongue, and put out lies over here. If he has anything in his pocket, then he has a YouTube of his damn own, and he could go over there, pull it out of, right, and show it upon his own lives. Absolutely. And and leave other people alone. He need, you know, if you don't support Summer, stay the hell away from over here.
Right.
We don't have time for it. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, I am capable of holding conversations without cussing. You know, my education goes way above the violent type of talk or the cussing or whatever. Absolutely it does. You know, I can hang with the most richest of the rich, and I can hang with the most poorest of the poor. You know, as in vocabulary goes. And you know, and I am well educated. I know that, you know, I know that people can talk without using that kind of language, and I know that kind of language, isn't, always acceptable. But I think that in this type, in this type of atmosphere with these YouTubers, um, that's the level you just got to sometimes get down on because they don't understand anything else. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I still think that, with whatever happened to Rose, I believe with what happened this summer that they thought this was just all gonna go away. And it's not. It's not. So you have a bugaboo says, PG, go see in your email. Tell me if you got anything for me. Yep. PG, check your email.
I did, and yes, sometimes if PG gets quiet, I am going in other areas to do some thing that people have warned me to get done. But Benny pulled up. He obviously at Candus and Donald's house, he had stowed the list of what the TBI and law enforcement wanted from them concerning this case, and he posted it up tonight, and that's why he had to take his live down.
Oh, did he really?
Honestly.
Did anybody get any screenshots of it?
Oh, I'm sure they probably did. But yeah, I mean,
Interesting.
that should not have happened at all.
No.
He just gave out what Candace and Donald were supposed, and the things that they didn't provide. I mean, that just shows that why that law enforcement saying that, and man, sometimes you gotta love Benny, right?
Yeah, because he does the most dumbest shit.
Yeah, he does. And so he just put out why they said that they are not cooperating, right?
Yeah.
That list is the things that they just refusing to give up, and TBI is wanting it. There you go.
There you go. Now they got it.
Yeah. So now all of us know what they why TBI's and law enforcement's all over the Wells asses right now, and actually have been from day one.
Well,
I know.
White Widow Baby is saying, Tiffany Marie made a report to the TBI about his live tonight. Because I guess he was dogging her too.
Tiffany Marie is I gotta see you, hun. I can only see half your face. Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I haven't been on for a couple of days.
Yeah, we missed you.
Huh?
We missed you.
So, I seen what Benny tonight, and now he's over at over on Dolly's chat room. He going off. No. And you want to know who else is over there?
Who?
What's Ernie?
Really?
Yep.
Let's play the game together, right?
I mean, he is literally, he's acting like he's on crack or something. Like,
yeah.
Well, he probably is.
PG pissed him off real good.
Yeah, you did.
That's how you get people to act, when you piss them off real good, right?
Yeah.
I sent him off with his tail between his legs. He'll bark for the rest of the night and wake up tomorrow wondering what the hell did he let me do to him, right?
He's an idiot.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. He's evil. He's evil. And, you know, I would feel sorry for him, but I don't. I absolutely don't. At one time
No.
I would have, but I don't, because you know why? He took up for the whales. He attacked all of us for, you know, for keeping Summer's name out there, for being 100% for the victim, for being 100% for the truth. Because the truth is what's going to bring Summer home. Not innocent or guilty, but the truth. The
Yes.
truth is going to bring her home. The truth is going to get justice for her and nothing else. The truth.
There's
And that's what
yeah,
we
I
seek.
know.
That is what we seek here. And that is what's going to, you know, it's going to bring her home and get justice. Absolutely. And Benny ain't about the truth, because he's a damn liar, right? And who's the daddy of liars? Satan, the devil. You know, even the
Yeah.
Bible says that the devil is the father of all liars. You know, and you know, I may cuss, but I don't lie. I absolutely refuse to lie. But, you know,
Who is
Benny does.
Sharon?
Who is who?
Sharon.
She's the one that she's
She
She's
was
the
the
one
one
that
that.
is sleeping in the other bed, right?
she's on Benny's
She slept
live.
with Benny one night and Grandis the next. How's that
Oh.
work? And Candus supposedly slept on the floor. We all know that's bullshit, right?
Oh my God, that is a lie.
So
I
per
mean,
garden, I'm gonna step down. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so
where you're at? Okay.
yeah, where I'm at.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am so glad you come up and hang out with me. I so appreciate you, Wisconsin Mama.
Oh, I
just want you to
appreciate
know.
you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your laughs. So it was a
God
good
bless
night.
and much love to you, sweetie.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good
Love
night.
everybody in the chat. Good night.
I like her.
I love her. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Absolutely. She's a wonderful person. And I've got a sister like her, but I don't. She's got a lot more character than my sister. I love the way she laughs and she's more outgoing. She's more outgoing. My
Yeah.
sister's too growed up for me. She needs to come down on my level sometimes and find something funny. I guess maybe that's what I'm saying about my sister. But I ain't gonna talk about my sister because you might hear me.
So, I don't think Molly's going to Tennessee now.
Why not?
Because
I think Molly got so disappointed in all the. I think she got so disappointed in the Attorney General's office and the law enforcement and everything that's going on right now. I seen where her on where she seemed to be really disheartened with what, you know, she feels law enforcement and so forth is doing. But, you know, I think they're doing an amazing job, and I think we're all going to be shocked to find out what an amazing job they have done on this case. Absolutely.
well, Ernie, he's in Tennessee.
Yeah, he's supposed to been there since the 18th.
And then, I don't know. I think we all need to get together and call Ronnie Larson, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Lawson.
And start putting a firecracker up his ass, making him.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's got. Nobody needs to put a firecracker up his ass. He's already got one. Trust me. And Ronnie is going to crack this case. He is absolutely going to crack this case. I know that for a fact.
You know what?
That man's sharp as a tack, and I'll say it a million times.
Yeah.
That man's sharp as a tack. He's got this. He's got this. I have full faith in Ronnie. I just, you know, I know that God has picked this man, and he is not going to let it run cold. He's going to make sure that he sees this one through. Absolutely.
You want to know who went to go see Donald?
JLR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about that.
He said that he's going to do another video. So, And then I don't know too much about Ronnie, so that's why I've been keeping my mouth shut about him. But have you ever thought maybe they need to look at the horse stables?
No, absolutely not, because Candace knows that that's where one of the last places they were, and she knows that that is not someplace that she wants to even venture upon with any of this, because that's where they're going to be checking. Trust me, they done went over that, and people go over that every single day. There is so many humans go there and go over. She knows she better not do nothing there. Absolutely, that will be found. It will be found there. So no, she ain't that stupid. Um,
Okay, and then
I think where they need to go over again, in my opinion, where they really need to take some cadaver dogs and go is through those apartments where Donald Wells was working. I
yeah,
think
I've
that's
been
where
trying to say that for
I
the
truly
longest
believe
time.
that's where they really need to go. They need to go and they need to see, they need to check all them walls. Absolutely. The walls and the ceilings, to be honest. If I had to say my say, that's exactly where they need to go.
I'm trying to think who brought that up. I think it was Molly. I think it was the guy that worked with Dawn, and Dawn fired him, or the guy got fired. And Molly and Bullhorn, Betty, they took.
I can see and hear. Well, I can't hear you, Rebel Chick, but I can see you in chat. Absolutely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I think it's that guy that stated that yeah, it was him. I don't the guy that worked with Dawn,
Right.
and the guy got fired.
Oh, you're talking about Dudley.
Dudley?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Dudley. And yeah, he Donald lied on him. He's another one that got tossed under the bus. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there has been so many, and that's why this case has, that's why this case took the focus off the real victim, and because it was Donald and Candace worked so hard to get it on everyone else and not on their daughter, because in my opinion they know what happened to their daughter. That's why they've done what they've done. And and I hope they get the shit prosecuted out of them.
I do
Absolutely.
too.
I hope they get the shit prosecuted out of them. And it'd be a happy day. And but what I pray for even more so is, they find out where Summer's at and they bring her home, because that's what we want the most, right? I know that's what
Yep.
I want the most. I mean, I need to know. Even if she's not with us anymore, I need
Yeah.
to, I need to know. I need her
Same
brought home
here.
for her brothers. I need her brought home. I need her, laid to rest for her brother's sake, for our sake, for everyone's sake, because we need to know that she's in the arms of an angel, and with God, right? That she's okay, 100% okay.
I think she's with Rose Rosemary in heaven.
Absolutely. I
Yep.
mean, you know, I think so too, but you know, I know God ain't gonna leave us hanging like this, because we so many of us love her, we so many of us care about her, and she just we just need to know where she's at. Absolutely. Um and that's my biggest prayers. That's my
Yeah.
biggest prayers. I mean, if God wants to give me anything for my birthday, please give me that. If he wants to give me anything for Easter, give me that. Christmas, give me that. 4th of July, any holiday that comes up, please give me that. I don't need any other gifts. That's the gift we want, right? Is to know where she
That's
is
right.
and to have her brought home. Absolutely.
And every morning, I get on my computer just to see if they arrested Candus. And I'm like, damn, not today.
Absolutely.
But you want to know
Absolutely.
something? There's a video with Dawn driving through a field. Did you see that one?
He's driving through a field?
Yeah, through a field. And on the right-hand side, you can see the trailer or the house. And I mean, he's literally flying through there. And then he goes in, he's driving the
I
new
think,
car.
right. I think that's when he was trying to show people the way he came home and drove around the property that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
But,
seen that.
okay, but, there is a but. Okay. We all know how they all go up the front way. But there is another back way to get up to their property.
Right.
Yep. And the guy was on Benny's live last night.
Right.
Because there was another girl in your chat room. And she says, because she was talking to me, she goes, Benny had a good one tonight, huh? And I'm like, yep. And the guy, he was naming off streets and everything.
Right.
Through the Google map.
Right.
So I'm thinking, huh.
Well, everybody knew that there was a back way in and out of there. Oh, I did. Donald told me. But the back way through there is really hard to get in and out. I mean, it's not like, the front is hard, but the back is even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it is plausible, but
because of the terrain.
Right.
It's a mess.
It is an absolute mess. Yes. So, yeah.
And Benny, he doesn't let people go up on panel like you do. Because I wanted to ask Benny, so what happened to that tennis shoe that you had of Summers? Where did that go?
Now Cam and Allie said that the one they found, they turned over to TBI, along with some kind of a teddy bear or some kind of a stuffed animal that was squashed down in the mud as well.
And I had heard there is a well on the property.
Yes, down on the front of the property.
Yeah.
And I have asked many times for that to be searched. I have asked for that to be searched, and I hope they get up there and do that, immediately.
Huh. Just like that one guy said that works for TBI. I don't let one stone just go by me.
No stone should be left unturned. Absolutely. I totally agree with you 100% on that. And yeah, this is I mean, we can't tell law enforcement how to do their jobs. They're going to do it the way they do it, right? But we can't keep the pressure on them to get it done. And that's what, we need to be doing. Absolutely what we need to be doing at all costs. So,
well, I turned over stuff to TBI. So they're going to be looking into it.
Well, I appreciate that. I
So
appreciate that. And that's what I love about this chat and about, the people that God's put together for Summer.
yeah,
Then supports her, the real victim in all of this, is they all are working, diligently each day to help find her and to get as much information as they can as well, and to keep their eyes open on everything, and to make sure they report anything that isn't like Allie last night. I sent her the screenshots of the back chat so she can report that.
yeah,
And they can at least see whose IP address came through at that particular time and did what
yeah.
they done. So, and if it was Candus, then she will probably be getting arrested pretty soon. So we'll wait and see, right?
I went off on her today. She was in Benny's chat room, and she didn't say anything, but she was there. She was reading. I told her, I says, instead of just going from chat room to chat room and on dating sites, why don't you get into the kitchen and mop your floor? No, better yet, you better get on your hands and knees and scrub them.
She better get on her hands and knees and pray. That's what she needs to do. She needs to get down on her knees and start praying, right?
Well, that too, but she's not getting those kids back.
Well, I hope to God not. I hope to God not, because she's destroyed 2 children's lives, right? Actually,
No, more kids
well,
than that.
I mean, 2 kids. Her one son won't ever be living a complete 100% life that he could have lived with, without her in it. And some are definitely, she's just gone. And, need him found immediately. And this woman's acting like, we act more like we got the lost child than she does, right?
Yep.
And it's sickening. It's just fucking sickening, and I can't help it. And I do cuss in this case because this case causes people to cuss. I cannot stand the players in this case, like Donald Wells, Candus Wells, Jody Sues. I can't stand them people. I absolutely can't stand people that would abuse a 5-year-old child or not turn in shit that they saw going on and get that child help. I just cannot be behind people like that, and it angers me. It really does.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Everything that I hear or that comes by,
that right there is the precious little girl.
Yeah.
I mean, she's beautiful. And anyone would have loved to had her and raised her and gave her the world, right? And they gave her nothing but misery, pain, and now this, right?
What pisses me off is everybody, not everybody, okay, but a good handful, the way they do Allie. But yet she's the only one that comes on up on panel and she tells her, yeah,
she does. She loved that little girl, and her family loved that little girl, and they did try to help, and they were the ones reporting that house the most. They were the ones trying to get the help for these kids that they really needed, and I don't think it was just out of hatred or anything, because they were reporting Candus before Jose ever came around, and they just, they were really concerned, absolutely concerned, and a neighbor down the road was concerned as well, and I know some other people. I know at least a few people was calling Child Protective Services diligently, trying to get them to do something for these kids. And the thing is these brothers can sue Child Protective Services because they allowed their little sister to come up missing
Yeah.
They allowed them to live in that home and be abused, and now they're going to grow up with mental problems probably for the rest of their life because of what went on 110 Ben Hill Road. And this is, state think they haven't got a lawsuit. I would say they probably do.
Oh, they do. They do. I still have to send you
So,
that.
CPS better make sure they really get this one taken care of, and they better get it taken care of the right way. If they think Summer's out in the woods, they better find her. If they think them parents are guilty, then they better prosecute them, right?
Yep. That little girl is so beautiful.
And even Donald and Candus says she ain't in the woods. They're wasting their time looking, right? So that means they obviously know where she's at, and therefore, in my opinion, they need prosecuted. Let's remind law enforcement of that, right? And Child Protective Services. Let's remind all of them how they dropped the fucking ball, and they need to pick it up and do what's right with it now, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That little girl is so beautiful.
Yes, she is.
I
Yes,
just
she is.
wish I knew where she was.
We all wish that. That's why we're sending them prayers up to God every day. I mean, I know I send prayers up to God every single day, every night. I send prayers up to Him constantly. I send prayers up to Him while I'm sitting here with you guys on these lives all the time. And I just hope that He hears me. I honestly hope He hears me. I mean, where two or more gather upon something and agree, it shall be done, right? And hey, I agree that she be found, she be brought home, justice, but most of all that she's just found and brought home. That's what I want the most.
What gets me, and maybe you can answer this, okay? It's been 10 months.
Yes. Well, it will be as of the 15th of this month. Absolutely.
Okay.
One day after Easter. It'll be 10 months. One day after Easter. Let's pray. Let's just pray, the Lord hears us because, Easter's the time when Jesus died for us, right? 3 days later, He rose on Easter and to, live forever. And through Him, we get to live forever as well, And let's just hope this time, on the 14th, Easter comes. Let's just pray really hard that, He hears our prayers coming up big time and He answers them. That's that's the most I'm praying. If he doesn't get things done before then, I mean, God works on His time, I know, but maybe before then we'll get something, right? I'm praying. Absolutely. I'm praying.
That one guy, the head lead guy in this investigation at TBI, you could tell he's tired. And I get that. I understand that. But, if he didn't have all of us, they wouldn't have gotten certain leads.
Well, if they didn't have all of us, they might have let the case run cold, right?
That's right.
Like so many other ones do. So, we got to make sure they keep us, right? So this case don't run cold.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sad. That's all I got to say. I don't know what more. I wish I had the money to go out there. Because I would go. I know, PG, you don't believe in stuff like this. But Reverend Diana, I would go to all those places that she said to go check at. Just so I could wipe them all out.
Absolutely.
So, and I think, and then I don't know. I just think check there,
Right.
And then this weekend, I think I'm going to get online. I'm going to look at that map thing that guy did. And then I'm going to pull up where she said that she might be at and see if there's the same streets.
Right. Absolutely.
I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired.
The rich man begged for Lazarus to just dip his finger in water and let him just have a drop. It was Lazarus, absolutely. They let Lazarus, he died outside the gate of the rich man's, and they didn't feed him. They gave him nothing, and they let him die. And then the rich man begged. He said, "Please let me go back and warn my brothers, right?"
Yeah.
And God said, "Absolutely not. They're of you, right? And they'll get their dues as it comes. Absolutely." That's how that story went. Anyway, I'm glad you came up, and I appreciate you coming up here and supporting Summer. Absolutely, and I thank you. I thank everybody for supporting her every night. I thank everyone for supporting her. I wish her parents could have supported her the way we are. Candus had a YouTube, and
she has another one.
And at first, I was really excited. I thought she was going to come out and maybe show us something, that start supporting her daughter the way we support her daughter. And she didn't. She come out and only thing she supported was herself, right? And you wouldn't allow to talk about her daughter. And then when you asked to talk, she was going to do a Q&A, but it wasn't going to be about her daughter or the case or anything. And she shut down and went off, right? The only thing she got out was her Cash App and her wish list if you wanted to buy her something, and that was over. So,
this is what I wanted to tell you. I ran across this one lady. The lady told me Candus doesn't have no $90,000 in the bank, and that piece of paper that was laying out, they got it off the computer. It was fake. I'm like,
who got it off the computer?
I don't know who, but somebody, one of.
And there was a fake bank statement laying in Candus's house with $93,000 in the bank, or 97. But it was a fake one that they printed off of a. I don't believe that shit at all. Absolutely not.
I don't
Candus just don't want. Candus is one of those people. She's like that rich person that picks out of a garbage can. She doesn't want you knowing how much she's got because it looks bad on her collecting all that money off of her daughter, especially in my opinion when she's guilty as hell, right? But it'll be sucked up soon enough in lawyer fees, and what lawyer fees don't take, it'll be sucked up in the child support and a lot of other things going on. So Candus, you better bury it in a jar, Candus, and then maybe you could tell one of your sons where to retrieve it in the future for them, because your ass is going to probably be in jail, in my opinion. That's just what I got to say to you, hon.
All I know is that if she's not careful, somebody's gonna let somebody know of the money, because I guarantee you, law enforcement and everybody, all this little running around that everybody's doing on taxpayers' money, they could seize it.
Absolutely.
And I hope they do.
Right.
So, but yeah, I don't know how prison works, but I guess Don, he doesn't have a care in the world. He's just out having a good time because he has people sending him money.
Right.
And I think that is so stupid. Angel says, I feel justice is coming at PG. Once the Attorney General speaks publicly, I got a feeling in my gut I cannot explain. Oh, we'll see.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to be as well. Definitely. All right, everybody. PG's going to go out of here as well. I want to thank everybody for coming in here and supporting Summer tonight. Absolutely. And I'm going to ask, as I do every night, please, 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 please pray for Summer. Please pray for her. I know God is listening, and from our lips to his ears, he is definitely, in the name of his son Jesus Christ, he is listening. So let's please make sure we bow our heads tonight before we go to sleep and just ask God, to please answer. And always remember, what you pray for, in the dark will come to light, right? What you pray for,
amen to
silently
that.
will come to light. So please pray for her, and let's just keep praying that God, I know he's pulled it this far for us, and I know he's going to continue to pull it all the way into the light, and we are going to find her. We are going to bring her home, and we are going to get justice. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And I don't mind how God wants to seek vengeance on this, but please pray that he lets us find her and bring her home. That's what we want most. So that's what we need to pray for the most as well. So God bless you all. Absolutely, God bless you all, and pray for one another. I know a lot of people needs prayer right now. I'm not going to lie, PG could use a little prayer as well. Like I said, I've got this bad cold going on. I wish it would go away, and but definitely pray for one another, and know that PG's always praying for everyone. I pray for everyone. Everyone. I know there's a lot of people think no one's praying for them, but know that I am praying. And I'm sure a lot of other people are praying for everyone as well. So you've always got people praying for you. And as long as you got God and Jesus Christ, and the angels around you, you really don't need nothing else, right? So God bless you all. Thank you for being here tonight. And we will be back tomorrow night to support this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little girl that's right there sitting upon panel where she's supposed to be, because that's what this channel's about, right? So she's right where she's supposed to be, and she will always be up here every night with us, right? Because she's in our minds, she's in our bodies and our souls, and our prayers are definitely going up for her. And I'm sure that she is being watched over wherever she's at. God knows, and I'm sure that Jesus and the angels are taking care of her. So let's just keep praying that they lead her back to us, right? So good night, everybody. God bless you all. Much, much love. Thank you for coming up again, sweetheart. I surely appreciate it.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sweetheart. Good night.
Good night.